Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I figured I'd do an early show. Usually I do it a little later than this, but we have to get this over with because I got some things I have to do later. We're definitely going to address some of the things that we've seen on social media. And I definitely want to give my opinion, my insight on the issue of Nia Long and Udaka that has been shared all over. And the reason for this show is because I find it funny how a lot of women are attacking the woman that Udaka cheated on Nia Long with, as well as they are making Nia to be the victim, which she is. Of course, she got cheated on, but we don't know the dynamics of their entire relationship, right? But what I find weird is how when we saw on social media, when we saw on Red Table, when we saw on all these media sites how Jada Pinkett cheated on Will Smith, um, I didn't see the dragging like I'm seeing it now when it's a man doing the fucking, right? I feel like what Jada Pinkett did was much severe than what Yudaka did to Nia Long. With Jada Pinkett being with Will Smith over a couple of decades, having his kids and being actually married, a lot of these hyenas tend to think that when you're separated, that means that you're not married. So I'm definitely going to address that because the selective outrage is, and it's funny because women pick and choose what they want to scream and argue and yell about, but sometimes it be the wrong shit, right? So to our knowledge, what we know right now is that Nia Long and Udaka are not married. So a lot of these women keep assuming that they're husband and wife when they're not. They are girlfriend and motherfucking boyfriend. That's what I call it when you're not married. Of course, they're engaged, whatever. So we know that Nia Long and Udaka have been together since 2010, as long as me and my husband has been together, same time. The difference is Nia Long has been engaged to Udaka since 2015. That would make it 7 years. So to me, they boyfriend and girlfriend. I can't consider them a fiance because in reality, nobody is engaged that motherfucking long. But her name is Nia Long, so maybe she likes to drag shit out. We don't know, right? But my question is, why have they been engaged so long? It sounds to me like maybe Udaka has been dipping his pen in a lot of ink, and maybe she thought an engagement will make him faithful. What women don't understand is that it's not about looks majority of the time, but women love comparing Nia Long to the women that they're assuming that Udaka fucked. Now we know it isn't Allison. The picture of the black woman who had on the Celtic top, everyone's sharing that woman's picture and they are bullying and harassing her. She's the VP of organizational development and has absolutely nothing to do with this. The woman that they're claiming that Yudaka fucked is a white woman. So now they're comparing this white woman to Nia Long as if it was about looks. Let me tell you something, ladies. You can be with a man for 10 years. Let's say you don't give him head, but you cook, you clean, you rub his back, you do other things, right? But you don't give him head. You won't give him head, even if he's asked you, even if he's begged you, if he has told you, I'll do whatever you want me to, just please give me head. And you say, nope, that's where I cut off all limits, whatever, right? Now, that same man might go out and get head from another woman who's willing to give him head. He doesn't need her to cook for him. He doesn't need her to clean for him. He just wants sloppy toppy. That's it. He's only using this woman for sloppy toppy. She might have 5 teeth missing, a fupa, a mole on her nose. She might be the ugliest woman to you, but she's providing this man with a need, something that he needs, right? So women tend to think that it's all about looks and body. It isn't. That's why a lot of you women are fucked up in the head because you don't understand that it's a need you're not fulfilling in some of the cases. I'm not going to say all because you can have a woman that's giving sloppy toppy, that's being nasty in the bedroom, loyal, faithful, and a man will still cheat. Okay, that's few, far, and in between. But most of the time, men go out and they dip on their woman because there's something she's not doing. Well, why would he leave her? Because she's doing the other shit. Do you guys get it? Do you fucking get it now? She may be doing the other shit that he does need. But that one thing she's not doing, he's going to get from Becky or Tanika or Palaka, whatever her name may be. She's going to give him that. And it doesn't matter what she looks like, ladies, because a lot of you like to compare. Well, maybe if I get bigger breasts, Maybe if I get bigger dick sucking lips. No, that isn't going to keep them. That isn't going to make them stop cheating. So this is why I tell women to ask questions. Ask them how their day is. Ask them, is everything good? Because you're so used to him paying for your nails and your hair and your lashes and your rent and your bills. You're not understanding what you're not giving him. See what I'm saying? Y'all don't give a fuck about his needs. It's all about you. So don't get mad when Becky is giving him the best sloppy toppy ever. He's going to stay with you because you might cook, you might clean. He doesn't need that from Becky. He just wants the sloppy toppy. That's what a lot of you ladies are not understanding. So all this comparing Nia Long to this alleged victim or alleged woman that he's sleeping with is not going to fix it. Y'all go off of the Nia Long from Friday and the Nia Long that looks good now. She's a beautiful woman. I'm not doubting that. Nia Long is gorgeous, but that don't mean she's not toxic. That does not mean that she's not crazy. That does not mean that she hasn't fucked another dude and just didn't get caught. We don't know. But you guys keep comparing her looks to another woman thinking that that's why Udaka cheated. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. What you guys have to understand is that a man is going to cheat if he wants to cheat. But in this situation, they were not married. But guess who was married? Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. They are married. So she did commit adultery. And a lot of you women don't understand the difference between being separated and being divorced. When you're separated from your spouse, it just means y'all not living in the same motherfucking house. That's all. It does not mean that you are now not together. See, fellas, let me put you on game. If you're with a woman and she tells you, if we're married and we're separated, that means that I can fuck who I want. You don't need to be with that woman because that means that she's a bird brain and she doesn't know the difference. Being separated means that you are still motherfucking married. So a lot of you women, you hyenas who are saying, well, Jada Pinkett, that example's not good because they were separated. No, they had an open relationship. Well, show me who Will Smith was fucking. A lot of you hyenas keep saying how Will Smith was fucking around on Jada, but you haven't provided me with one picture of the woman he fucked. But we know who Jada Pinkett fucked, right? So again, women will justify another woman being a hoe all day long. But the minute a man does it, he's for the streets. Oh, they just slanging dick everywhere. All they do is cheat. Men cheat. Men cheat. Y'all never hold women accountable for the same behavior, even if it's worse, right? Because when you're married and you cheat, that's not equivalent to somebody that's girlfriend and boyfriend and he cheats. It's not the same. One, you took a vow. You guys are a union. You're one heartbeat, one soul. The other one, your girlfriend and boyfriend going steady. So basically, Nia Long and Udaka have been going steady since 2010 with nothing but a kid. Let's not forget that Nia Long had his child. Their child is 10 years old, which means that a couple years into their relationship, she gave him a baby and he still didn't give her a ring yet, right? Then a few years after that, they're engaged, but there's no date set for the marriage. So ladies, what you need to understand, stop giving them a kid if they're not going to give you the ring. Use your fucking head. Because now, Nia Long and Udaka can cut ties. They're not married. He might have to pay child support, yeah, but they're not married. So Nia Long also has kids from a previous relationship from what I've heard, which I didn't know. Nia Long she was with a guy who wasn't as high stature as Udaka. So this was her second time, her second go around, okay? So what you guys are not understanding is that it's not about looks, ladies. It's not. Sometimes maybe you're the problem. Sometimes women don't want to admit that. The women that were on my timeline were telling me, well, she's beautiful and she's mentioned in over 30 rap songs. I don't give a flying fuck. How many songs that guys put Nia Long in? That means they want to fuck. It's no different than Meek Mill saying that he wanted Lori Harvey on his wish list. That is not an accomplishment, ladies. That means they want to fuck. That's it. They don't give a fuck about nothing else but getting their nut off. That's it. So being mentioned in a rap song should not be an accomplishment. Halle Berry has been mentioned in many rap songs, right? They even got a song called Halle Berry, right? And what happened with Halle Berry? She can't keep a motherfucking man. All the black men she dated cheated. So she said, you know what? It's black men. They're the problem. Let me dip my stick in Brad. Let me date Brad. Let me date Brad and Matthew. And guess what? Brad and Matthew also cheated on Halle Berry and made her a baby mama. Halle Berry is a toxic individual. She is the problem, but she won't admit that. Every relationship Halle was in, they cheated. So you might be the beautiful person in the world, right? And men will still cheat. And then you women will say, well, how can they cheat on Halle Berry? She's so beautiful. It has nothing to do with looks. If your beauty is attached to an attitude, to a toxic attitude, to someone who doesn't do shit for you, then no, you're not beautiful. You're just an outer shell. That's it. You women like to judge off of looks thinking that that's going to keep a man. It won't. Going to Dr. Miami is not going to keep a man. When will you ladies fucking get it? Y'all think that y'all got better pussy. And then you get jealous when he cheats on you with a woman with a fupa. Because she can give him what you're not giving him. Ha! Do better. Fix yourself. When are you going to look in the mirror and say, you know what? Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the reason why I'm not married. Maybe I'm the reason why I'm just a baby mama. That's what you guys got to... Hold on. What the hell said except David Justice, he beat Holly? Yeah. David Justice beat the hell out of Holly. Okay. He did. He put his hands on her. But other men that Halle Berry has been linked to, they have cheated on her. We've heard all these stories. And I believe David Justice cheated on Halle Berry too. Yeah. So again, a lot of her relationships, these guys cheated. So eventually you have to ask yourself, why do I keep getting cheated on? Because ladies, bringing looks to the table isn't enough. It's not enough for a man. It's not. David Justice was known for putting his hands on Holly. But who else has David Justice put his hands on? Nobody, right? We can say the same about Rihanna and Chris Brown. Chris Brown only beat the hell out of Rihanna. And let's not act like she didn't hit him first or that she didn't throw bows. But the thing about Chris Brown, he didn't want to drag Rihanna into that. He wanted her to be the victim that she claimed to be. When really she was a jealous, insecure woman. Jealous. And took that out on Chris, and they got into a brawl, and she lost. That's what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. But we never heard of Chris Brown putting hands on any other woman he was with. So sometimes you have to ask yourself, maybe that woman is crazy. Maybe she is wild. Maybe she is, off the Richter. Because when these guys don't repeat the behavior with other women, you have to ask yourself, maybe that woman was toxic. Who else did David Justice put his hands on? Who else did Chris Brown put his hands on? No one, right? To our knowledge, right? So again, ladies, you have to ask yourself, are you the problem? Are you the issue? Because you're not going anywhere. If all you have to say is like, well, I've been with this guy and this guy and this guy and I got 3 kids, that's not an accomplishment. It's not. So again, I do feel bad for Nia Long because she's a private woman, clearly, because we don't know everything about her life. And now her relationship is public. We all know what happened. We know that the Celtics knew about this back in July. They're saying that he was fucking this woman since last year. There's a lot of different things we're hearing. But one thing women need to realize is that it has nothing to do with looks. I've talked to several men, and several men that are married will say, she did all that good stuff before we got married. Then when we got married, she stopped doing those little things it took to keep me. See, what women don't realize is that they think men are supposed to do the little things to keep them. What about reciprocating those little things? It's not always about you, ladies. You are not God. You do not deserve the red carpet every day. You don't. Y'all want men to do those little things, opening the door and putting flowers on your bed just cuz, rubbing your back, giving you head out of nowhere. Y'all expect that, but you don't want to give it back to him, right? He's not worth it, right? So when you stop doing those little things it took to keep him, he goes and explores and gets those little things from Becky. That's what happens. And then you end up looking like the fool because you got complacent. You got comfortable. See, women get comfortable in relationships too. It ain't just men, because women love to say, well, he got comfortable. You get comfortable too. You do. You stop doing those wild, spontaneous things too, right? Especially when you're a decade in. It happens. Nia Long and Udaka have been together for 12 years. The same amount of time as me and my husband. The only difference is I'm married. She's not. And I'm not Nia Long. That's the difference. All Nia Long has to out of that relationship, all she has to say, well, this is what I got out of the relationship. A 10-year-old son. Is she a good mother? Seems like she is. Yeah. But she's going to be another woman that's single with another kid. A bastard, to be exact. See, women don't like to hear the truth. My kid is not a bastard. How dare you, Daphne? You're just saying that because you don't have any kids. Well, that term is in the Bible. So for you God-fearing women that love to use God in all of your quotes, God got me. God's going to get me through this. Well, they call it a bastard when you have a child out of wedlock. So all Nia has left is a bastard kid from a bastard. That's all she has. That's it. That makes it worse. It's worse when you have a kid by the motherfucker. So my thing is, I think Udaka has been cheating. And I really do feel that Nia Long knew this. I think she really knew, because 2 weeks ago, she moved to Boston to be closer to him. Why not move to be there a long time ago? Why now? Why 2 weeks ago you decided to move out there? See, women are good at playing victims too. They don't want you to know that they knew, because then you're going to say, well, why did you stay? You're not married. So to kind of make him look like the dog he is, they say, well, I'm going to need all the help and support I can get, ladies. Ladies, y'all know when a man is cheating. Stop the cap. Stop the motherfucking cap. Nia Long knew Udaka was dipping his pen in ink. She knew. She knew. She's a fucking celebrity. She has the money and the time to put that out, put somebody on his trail. Get a private investigator. She has the money. She ain't doing no movies. The last movie we know she did was with Omar Epps, right? And that went straight to DVD. So we know she's not booking big TV shows and movies. We know that. So when you're a celebrity, you have the money to hire a private investigator. I was a private investigator. We can do it from another state. Nia Long could have called a private investigator in Boston and put a trail on Udaka. That simple. Women know when a man is distant from them. They know when then something ain't right. They get that feeling. So I feel that she knew this already. And she don't want y'all to know that she knew, because then you're going to further judge her more, right? Women don't like judgment. Women don't like accountability. They're going to say, well, Nia, y'all been engaged for 7 years. You had a feeling he was cheating, but you stayed. Why? Oh, I stayed for our child. That's a low-level excuse. Women who say they stay for the kids, that's an excuse, because you don't think you can find better. You don't think that you can find someone that's going to love you like you deserve to be loved. You're scared. You don't think a man's going to date you because you now have a couple of bastards for kids now, right? But you know what? Taking the leap of faith and doing something new, that's going to happen. But why stay in the misery with someone that doesn't even love you like that, right? You don't think Udaka thought in his mind, I could get caught. One day somebody could catch me. He risked his job for that pussy. So clearly, whatever Nia wasn't giving him, he felt like his job being on the line was worth it. That's a big deal. Most men are not going to jeopardize their livelihood for some pussy, right? Most men don't. They hit, they keep it moving, right? No attachments. Sounds to me like he got pussy whipped. And it could have been because Nia wasn't in Boston. See? That's the thing. If she just moved to Boston to be with him, that would mean that he was out there by himself, right? What do you expect a man to do? They get horny. They have needs. That happens. It happens, ladies. So I'm just going to go into the comments and read them. I'm also going to drop the link in the comments, because I know a lot of you guys might have a lot to say. I want to know if you guys ever cheated, because a lot of people say, well, if he cheats, I'm out of here. A lot of you women are fucking lying. It's not that easy to walk away from someone when you've been with them for over a decade. You don't just say, once you cheat, I'm gone. No woman does that. No woman leaves the first time a man cheats. They don't. You guys are lying. It's easy to say that when you're single and you got a bunch of kids and nobody's claiming you, that you'll leave, right? But then when you're in that shit, you don't leave. You don't. You're just saying you would leave because it sounds good, but you know you won't, because you love that man. A lot of women, they do love hard. And they'll say, well, you know what? He cheated that one time. Some men actually do cheat once, believe it or not, and they don't do it again. They see the hurt on your face and they say, you know what? Let me go ahead and not do this again. It ain't worth it. Then you have those men who blatantly will tell you, I'm going to keep fucking bitches. You could either be on this train or I'll drop you off at the next station. You got some men that are blunt, and women will still stick. I'm sticking with you, Pookie, because he's paying your bills, making you look good, so you don't care who he's fucking. You got women that live that life too. They do it right now in this celebrity world. They do it all the time. He might cheat, but he pays my bills, right? A lot of you women don't have backbone. So don't sit up here and say, if it was me, I would have left, because you're lying. Y'all would give him a chance. We've known of a lot of high-profile celebrities getting cheated on. Beyonce got cheated on. Oh my gosh, not the Beehive. Not Beyonce. She's beautiful. Yeah, to us, she's beautiful. right? Compared to Jay-Z, y'all will call Jay-Z an ugly ass dude, right? Y'all wouldn't give Jay-Z the time if he wasn't a billionaire. A lot of you women would keep walking if Jay-Z approached you in the mall and he wasn't a billionaire. But Jay-Z still cheated on her with Dame Dash's ex-wife, right? And then you guys compared. Oh, she didn't even got no body. Oh, Beyonce looks way better. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. He still cheated, right? And the whole world was shocked because y'all couldn't believe it because y'all think it's about looks when it's not. Not about looks at all. Janet Jackson got cheated on by Jermaine Dupri. Y'all ladies lost y'all fucking mind. Not Janet. Not the most beautiful woman in the world. Look at Jermaine Dupri. He looks like an ant. He looks like a raisin. He ain't even cute. Look at his teeth. Look at the plaque on his teeth. Yeah, and he cheated on Janet Jackson. So, ladies, please know it don't matter if you look like Holly, Beyonce, or Janet. A man will still cheat. If there's something you're not giving them, they will get it somewhere else. And they will still stick with you because you're giving them the rest of the shit that other woman doesn't need to give him. They call it the 80-20 rule. I do believe in that rule because you might be doing the cooking, the cleaning, right? Having sex with him when he wants to have sex. But then you might say, when it comes to head, I don't do that. I'm a good girl. I'm not doing that. Okay. So he might be getting head from the woman at work. Coming home to you and saying, I love you, baby. No attachments to the woman at work. She just provides that need of sloppy toppy. I hope you ladies understand what I'm saying. And I'm not perfect. In my last relationship, I got cheated on. Yeah. I almost lost my fucking mind. I was mad. It hurt me. The shit hurts. It does. You're like, what did I do wrong? You didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. If he wants to cheat, he's going to cheat. And a lot of women and men think that no one ever cheats in relationships. Cheating can be going to lunch with the coworker. Cheating can be texting the coworker when your girlfriend or boyfriend isn't around. It don't mean just fucking and getting head. You could be talking to a coworker and going to lunch and not telling your spouse about it. That's cheating, folks. Everybody has cheated once in a relationship. You just think cheating means fucking. Oh, no, it does not mean that. You could have connected with your ex and didn't tell your spouse about that. That's cheating. That's what a lot of you women don't fail to realize. A lot of y'all cheated and you don't even know you did. So I'm letting you know that you did, right? So all I'm saying, ladies, is we have to stop assuming that it has to do with the body. Y'all will go to Miami and get the BBL and get cheated on with a woman that has a fupa and saggy titties and missing 3 teeth in the front. And you'll say, well, I look way better than her. Ooh, she's not even cute. It ain't about looks. You know, looks do fade. Bodies do get old. One thing you ladies cannot fight is age. That's going to happen. I don't care how many times you go see Dr. Miami. I don't care how long you keep up with the Kardashians. Age does happen. You can't fight that shit. So if you think a man's going to keep you because you look good, you won't look good forever. That's why men need more than just looks being brought to the table. Because looks fade. I don't care who you are. You're going to get old if God allows it. Period. So getting all that surgery to look like, these models you see on TV, it will not keep a man. I don't even like Cardi B, but Cardi B gets cheated on all the time by Offset, right? She tried to hire women to beat the hell out of the women that was cheating. It would never work. She can get all the surgery and have all his kids, but he's still going to dip out. She can claim that she got that WAP, but he's still going to dip out. That's what makes it worse for her. She claimed to have that WAP, and Offset still cheated. See how that works, ladies? See how that works? It doesn't matter how good your body looks or how pretty you look with makeup and a wig. A man will still cheat if he wants to cheat. A good man is going to tell you what's bothering him and what you're lacking in so you can fix it. And if you can't fix it, you guys part ways. Okay, cool. But that's in a perfect world. Most men are not going to do that because you should know that shit already. If he's giving you head and finessing and doing everything you ask him to do, but you're not doing it, ask yourself why he cheated because you're not doing shit. Your mama tells you that you deserve the world and you ain't got to give nothing back to him, you're going to get cheated on. I'm telling you now, ladies, if you think a man's going to pay all your bills and you're still going to have limits to what you would do for him, he is going to cheat. I'm not saying that happened with Nia Long, but all I'm telling you ladies out there, please do not think it's about looks. Nia Long is absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure she was a lot of men's crush. I'm sure her picture was on every wall. But it's beyond the looks. We don't know how Nia was outside of Instagram and Facebook and all the movies that she did. She could have been crazy as shit. We don't know. All we know is that they have been engaged for 7 years. That's a red flag. Why the fuck have y'all been engaged for 7 years? How come it wasn't made official? He could have been cheating and she just kept holding on to him. Well, I already had his kid. I just can't leave him and then go with another guy because then I'm going to keep looking like damaged goods. People are going to think I'm the problem, right? That's what happens. The difference between me and Nia Long, I didn't have kids out of wedlock. I don't have kids at all, but I wouldn't have did that either. Nia Long has already been to the party before. So you would think the second time around, she would be a little more cautious with who she's laying down with to have a baby with. Well, she had a baby with him, and this is the outcome. And when you don't relocate to the man's state, who's a coach, who gets pussy thrown at him every day, he's susceptible to cheat. It happens. Everybody isn't LeBron James. And I'm being real with you. Everybody isn't built like LeBron. We haven't heard of any scandals with LeBron. You do have good men like LeBron James who knows how to say, you know what? This woman probably just wants my dick so she can say I raped her down the road, or I forced her to do something down the road. A lot of these NBA players are very smart. Your Stephen Curry's. You got a lot of married NBA players who are very smart and know when the pussy's being thrown so they can get a check. And they haven't done anything to our knowledge, right? I'm saying to our knowledge. We don't know what LeBron did outside of this. We just know that no groupie has come out saying LeBron fucked me, right? So if a man wants to cheat, if he doesn't, he won't. Okay. Your excellence, you're going to have to rejoin. So I want to hear from you guys. I know there are men and women in the comments who have cheated before, and I want to know why you cheated. You could be anonymous. You don't have to use your government name, but I want to know why you cheated. Because I'm telling you guys, as a woman, a lot of men cheat because there's a need that's not being fulfilled. And a woman will say, well, why not just leave me? Because you're providing the other things he needs. It's that one thing you're not providing. And a lot of you women know you're not providing it. You know already you're not doing it. So ask yourself why you're still with him. Because eventually you have to say to yourself, he might go looking for that. Because I'm not giving it up. And some of you guys gave him everything before the ring. Then when he gives you the ring, you became complacent. You became lazy. You didn't want to do shit. You didn't want to do those little things that he liked. And you stopped doing it. That's the thing. And you don't want to do it because now you're comfortable. Why should I keep giving him head? I already got the ring. Huh? He ain't gonna cheat. Yes, he will. He will. And a lot of you know that you're not doing enough. A lot of you know that already. You just don't give a fuck, right? His needs are not important anymore once you get that ring. He went out and bought all this stuff for you to make you happy, but you can't even give him head when he wants it. And you're mad that he went and got it from Becky at the office. Come on, ladies. Sometimes you got to admit that you become lazy too. It's not just men. And you got to stop telling men, keep doing those things to get me because you got me now. No. Reciprocate that. What you're asking him to do, make sure you're doing it. And if you're not, don't open your mouth to tell him to do it. It won't work. It won't work. And this is not, I don't care if you call me a pick me. You need to understand that this is what's going on. Y'all can share the picture all you want to, but we all know that somebody being engaged for 7 years who had your child, that's a big red flag why they didn't get married. She had his baby though. She had his baby 2 years into the relationship. Then got engaged 5 years into the relationship. And nothing's happened since then. And you guys are saying, why did he cheat? Something's going on in their relationship. We don't know if Nia Long was fucking somebody else in her hometown. She just didn't get right. We know is what's been said to us. So at the end of the day, ladies, you guys have to understand that it's not always about looks. And if you know that you're not providing something to your man when he's asked you to please try your best in providing it and you're not, then don't get mad when he finds it somewhere else. Because that's what usually happens. And women, you guys do it too. Because when Jada Pinkett was fucking a man that was near death, y'all assume that, well, Will Smith looked like he ain't good in the bed. Will Smith looks like he's lazy. He looks like he's just a square. I bet you August was real nasty and freaky. I seen these comments. I seen them. Jada's living her young life. She ain't young though. She's old. Y'all made it seem like Will Smith wasn't doing something in the bedroom. Oh, well, they have an open relationship. They've been swinging for years. Show me the proof. Show me the proof that Will Smith said, I've been fucking other women too. Because we haven't seen him with one woman. We haven't. And a man that cries on national TV, that don't sound like someone that was open to swinging. I'm just saying. The man was crying. So don't sit up here and tell me that man was fully aware of a swinging open relationship. No. Y'all just throwing that out there because these gossip columns are alleging that that's what they do. Yet we have not seen him linked to nobody. Why? Because maybe the shit is not going on. Y'all just want to justify Jada, the entanglement Pinkett Smith, cheating on her husband. That's all. It's worse when you're married and you cheat. Nia Long isn't married, guys. Sorry to bust your bubble. They weren't married. Girlfriend and boyfriend. No different than Oprah and Stedman. Just going steady. You can't be that old and just have a boyfriend and girlfriend. There has to be something. If you're giving him a child, that's an 18-year commitment. That's what you ladies don't realize. Well, I don't want to be married. That's not me. I don't mind just being his girlfriend forever. Because then I can let him go when I want to. Not when you have a baby. When you have his child, you're attached to him until that child is an adult. Sorry. That's worse. Because you can get married and get divorced and go your separate ways. But when you have a child, you just can't divorce the child and go your separate way. That's what you ladies are not understanding. And y'all know how to cheat too. You ladies, y'all cheat worse. Now, what if they come out and say that they had already been in an agreement to dating other people? Y'all ladies are going to be mad as fuck, huh? Because you jumped the gun, right? What if they say that? I mean, being engaged for 7 years means that there's probably problems in that marriage. Her moving to Boston just 2 weeks ago tells me that before the 2 weeks, something had to have occurred for her to move. You should have moved out there a long time ago. That's where your man is at, right? See? That's what I'm saying. She wasn't moving like someone that wanted to be equally yoked with Udoka. She just moved out there. I honestly think Nia Long knew. When you're a woman that's had the experience, had kids before, been in a relationship before, your gut tells you when something is off. So if you guys want to act like she was Stevie Wonder and didn't see anything, and this whole time he was having an affair, I'm not going to agree with that. Sorry. She knew. I feel like she knew. So I want to hear from you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to judge you guys at all. If you've cheated before, I just want to know what made you cheat. And ladies or gentlemen, if you've gotten cheated on before, I want to know if you forgave that person, if you guys have been in their relationship a long time. If y'all was in a relationship for a couple weeks, then yeah, I don't want to hear that. But if you were with someone for some years and they cheated, I want to know how you handled it. Did you guys stick around? Because Nia Long might stick with this man. And she might leave. But the good news is they're not married, so she can walk away. He's just going to have to pay child support if she puts him on that. We know Nia Long has her own money, but we don't know how much. We know that she hasn't done a big production since the Best Man? That one hit theaters. The one with Omar Epps hit Netflix. There is a difference. So she might not be getting $20 million a film, but I know she got her own bag. And having your own bag, if you got a piece of shit for a man, I thought it would be easier for a woman to say, you know what, let me go on my own separate way. I'm already in my own state. He's in Boston. But remember, she moved out there to him. So again, a lot of things probably occurred in their relationship, and we're going to hear more about it soon. But he was held accountable. He's suspended the entire season. So they made sure that he took accountability. But we haven't heard what happened to the woman or women that he was having the affair with. These women are being protected. That's another issue that I have. Udoka didn't fuck himself. He was fucking with other women. But those women are Jane Does right now. We might have seen a picture, but it hasn't been confirmed. My question is, why are they protecting the white women or the women he cheated with, but the black man gets plastered all over every gossip site? That's the problem I have. Accountability should be held on all ends, because they're saying these women that were fucking him, they were married. So they were in a boat worse than Udaka because he wasn't married. But you see how they're protecting these women, but the men get plastered all over. No different than a woman who claims that a celebrity assaulted them. She gets to be Jane Doe, but the celebrity is all out in the open, right? That's how they do black men. When a black man has an allegation, they're going to plaster his life. The woman making the allegation gets to be a Jane Doe. Just in case the shit don't work out and she's found to be a liar, she can still resume her life because she was Jane Doe. So again, in this scenario, they are protecting the women that he fucked. And that's the problem I have. I think it's fucked up. They should make sure everybody's name is out there equally. That's all I'm saying. He is suspended for a year. What about them? Because I would want women like that in my organization who's fucking around with other men, right? But yet, these women are protected. Louis, you're on. Talk to me.
What's up, Miss Lady? How you doing on this happy
I'm doing
Saturday?
good. I'm doing good on this Saturday. Talk to me.
I was just getting ready to ask you that, like, is there? We was just talking about this on Facebook. Are they going to find out? Are they going to hold that woman accountable? And also, this is a little off topic, but did you notice that woman dropped that lawsuit against Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears? Nobody's going to talk about that.
I'm glad you said that. And we can address that too. Like I said, Tiffany Haddish told everybody I lost work. She lied. I had showed everybody on my social media that she just recently did a stand-up show with Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman is a comedian. She's white. She's popular on the white circuit. They absolutely love her. To me, she's not funny at all. I've watched like 2 minutes of her stand-up and I was bored. So she just did a stand-up with that white woman. And when you're a black woman that's being accused of that, if they felt like you did that shit, you're not going to be booking shows with a popular white woman. She had been booking shows this month. Ari Spears hasn't had a job yet. So again, a lot of these women attacked Ari Spears because of what he said about Lizzo, and he's not going to take back what he said. He meant that shit, and that's why he was dragged. Because Tiffany Haddish, they really didn't drag her like they did Aries. It wasn't equal. So in that case, when it's a woman and she's accused of something like that, she usually gets favor. So when Tiffany said she was unemployed, she lied. She had just got booked on the 17th for a show this month. So again, Aries canceled, Tiffany not canceled. Now the lying mother again loses this battle. So again, I told everybody on the last show about this. The woman tried to get money from her before. Tiffany didn't pay up. So now she was going to do damage control. Now that she lost this and no attorney would pick up that lying ass case, where's all the energy of y'all saying we're sorry? Now the skit is still out there. The skit is going to be there. It might make you uncomfortable, but 8-9 years ago, that was normal for people to do skits like that. So again, if you want to talk about things not being normal, we've seen movies like with Samuel L. Jackson. What is that? Ease Value when what's her name? Megan Good kissed Samuel L. Jackson on the lips. So again, we've seen movies where they made it look like the child was sleeping with the dad or whatever it might be, and y'all accepted that. Oh, it's just a movie. Well, that's just a skit, right? So again, it might not be comfortable now because we've evolved, technology, but 9 years ago, that skit was acceptable because it sat there for 9 years. So again, moving forward, I'm glad you brought that up, and that's my opinion on that. But let's go back to this topic of neong and udaka. So let me ask
Okay.
you this. Louis, have you ever cheated in a relationship? Yes or no?
Yes, in my younger days.
Okay. When you cheated, did she drop you like a bad habit or did she give you a second chance?
We worked it out, and I explained to her why I did it.
Why'd you do it?
Because I was, excuse me, she got too comfortable.
What do you mean she got too comfortable, sir? Elaborate.
Things that we did, and things that she did, she just stopped doing it once she got a little too comfortable. I'm like, hey, look, I don't need to be rude, but I got needs.
Now, once you told her about those needs, was she able to then fulfill those needs and you guys were able to move
Nope,
forward?
she stopped. I crept for about 6 months. Uh she got her head back on her shoulder and we worked it out.
Okay.
This is in my younger days though.
But in your adult years, you've never cheated.
No, because I've been single for quite a bit of my adult years.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. So let me hear from
Casually dating.
Your Excellence. Your Excellence, can you hear me, hon?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I can't hear now.
Oh, there you are. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
How's it going today? I wanted to chime in. I did not know that. I believe you said Nia Long was engaged for 7 years. My marriage lasted 7 years,
Damn.
and I was walking on eggshells in that marriage. But at the same time, I have to remember that when I was young, I was in the military, so I did a lot of cheating, and I had a fiance at the time. Thankfully, she never married me because I was still running around cheating. So fast forward, I'm about 30. Like I said, 7 years in my marriage, and I'm walking on eggshells. Uh, I believe she was cheating on me because I found some things in her phone one morning when her son brought her phone to me, and like the messages I seen. It was definitely you're doing too much to be a wife. I don't even know why you're entertaining people like this. So I really believe in that karmatic energy. Things come back to you, and I believe that it just came back to me. Now, currently, like I sent you a message about my current girlfriend. I call her my wife. The 17 brain surgeries. Nothing in this world would make me. There's no female that would pull me away from her. There's so much that she does for me, and there's just so much love that I have for her that I couldn't even bring myself to do anything like that to her. I just believe that if you do it to someone, it'll happen to you eventually.
That's true. I definitely agree with you there. I can definitely agree with you there. That karma is a bitch. It does come back around. And I'm not saying Nia cheated to get this back, but I'm saying as a woman,
I feel you. I feel you. I don't know who did what or what, but 7 years engagement.
right?
Come on now.
Something isn't going right. And then what do? We become a detective and we start researching and looking at shit. And then bam, we find what we didn't want to find, right? And that feeling goes away. Ladies, I honestly feel like Nia Long knew. But usually when a woman has been with a man for over 12 years and engaged for 7, that is a huge red flag. Okay? When I got engaged, we got married a year later. That's typical. An engagement's usually between a year and a half, sometimes 2 years. During COVID, it might went 2 years for some people because of COVID. It messed it up. They had to change the venue. I get that. But when they got engaged in 2015, there was no COVID issues, right? COVID did not exist. So again, there's a reason why they were just girlfriend and boyfriend for this long. But Nia Long gave him a child 2 years into their relationship, right? So she trusted him enough to do that. Nia Long has also been in a previous relationship where she had kids. Right? So again, if she would have moved out there with him a long time ago, maybe that would have saved him from dipping his pan in new ink. But she just moved out there 2 weeks ago. So that leads me to believe how long were they long distance? This man is traveling. This man is getting pussy thrown at him all the day. Y'all think it's just the NBA players. Oh no. They fucks with the coaches too. They do. They will come at the coaches too, especially when they are an older man, but they're attractive. Udaka's not an ugly guy. To the eye, a woman would love a man like that, visually. So again, at the end of the day, if it did happen internally and this woman something had to have happened. What if him and Nia had a spurt where they were separate, not separated, but where they were going their own ways to see if this is what they really want? We wouldn't know that. All we know is that they weren't married. So to me, him cheating on her is different than Jada cheating on Will, because Jada and Will had a union. They took vows. They're legally married. So a lot of you ladies think that being separated means you're not married. Go back to the drawing board or take your ass back to school. If you're separated from your husband, you're just not living in the same location, but you're still fucking married. That would mean that if you guys separate on Monday and you fuck Jimmy, the delivery driver, on Tuesday, you have committed adultery. You cheated on your husband. Stop thinking separated means you guys are taking a break. There's no such thing as taking a break in a marriage. Either get divorced or y'all work that shit out. There's no such thing as we're taking a break. It's not a job. Okay? It's not a job where you can just take a break from the job and say, okay, I'm going to take my 15-minute break to do it out. No. When you're married, either you're going to be married or you're divorced. It's no other way around it, ladies. So again, if you guys want to sit here and think that Nia Long is solely the victim, she's not. There's some things we don't know. We're only hearing one side. Udaka's side is the only side that's been plastered out. Now Nia Long is telling people, I need all your support. Nia, you knew. You knew this man was cheating on you, Nia. You're not that dumb. Nia Long is a bright, beautiful, intelligent woman from what I've seen, and I know that she knew. But it would sound worse if y'all knew that Nia Long knew last year. Y'all would say, well, Nia, wow. So you knew and you stayed with this nigga? You knew and you stayed with this piece of shit? Yeah, I stayed for the kids. You ladies would drag her worse. So it sounds better to say, I didn't know, and I'm being blindsided. No, Nia, you haven't been blindsided. You're too top notch to not know what the fuck is going on in your relationship. You got women that are not even high profile making $15 an hour that can find out that they man is cheating. And you're telling me Nia Long couldn't do that? Not gonna buy it. I was a detective when in my last relationship. I found that shit out within a week. So you're telling me that we're better and we don't have the same money she got and she couldn't figure that shit out? Not gonna buy it. Nia Long knew her man was cheating. So one, either they had that arrangement and she wants to look like the victim. Two, she don't want y'all to know that she knew last year. But I'm not buying that this woman didn't know absolutely nothing about what was going on in that camp. I'm sorry. So you can call me names or you won't. That's anything else to say, Your Excellence? Can you hear me? Do you have anything else you want to say? Okay, I can't hear him. Louis, what about you? Okay, we have Island. Island, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you good. Talk to me.
Hey, Mrs. CelebriD, how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
That's good. So if you're wondering, I have several stories to tell you about me if you intrigued.
Okay, hold on. You said several. I need the most recent one story, okay? Because then people in the comments, they're gonna log off, okay? We want them to stay on, okay? Go ahead, man.
Yes, ma'am. I got you. So the most recent one I could think of, I was in a relationship with a girl for 2 years. We was getting our stuff together and stuff like that. You know how typical couples, you have your ups and downs and stuff like that, right? So we've been together for 2 years. I was planning on marrying her one day actually because she stuck with me, she stuck by me and stuff like that. And I was searching I'll never forget this. I was searching for a job, and I was looking for a job to do, and she normally had both our phones, so I couldn't find my phone, right? And this shows you how much trust I had for her. So I got on the phone, I got her phone, and she had my password as my name because she cared, she loved me, she cared about me. So here I am trying to apply for jobs online and stuff like that, whatever. And a guy responded to her in her Facebook. And at first, and here's the crazy thing, She had male friends. But I wasn't bothered by that because I thought we had trust, you know? So after that, I was going to type to the guy, well, she sleep right now, talk to her later. That was my initial reaction until I scrolled through the messages, and let's just say the messages was explicit. Let's say that. And what makes matters even worse, I seen more explicit photos in her phone with different sizes from 20 different guys. And I confronted her about it. And she started crying. And it hurt me, really. And I really love this individual. So yeah, that was my story. Yeah, I got cheated. She was planning to cheat on me when I was supposed to go to a sale with my grandma because my grandma was gonna have a open garage sale. And I guess she was gonna use that moment to cheat on me with the guy she was talking to. Sorry, that was a long story. But
no, it's okay. So let me ask you this. Have you ever cheated on anyone after that happened to you to get, because you were mad about what was done?
And this was recent, but it was my younger days. I actually cheated on someone and I got cheated back on. So
Okay.
That's why I said I had several stories, but I don't know if you wanted to listen to them. So,
you're going to have to write a book. You're going to have to write a book on that one, okay? Because I can't be here all day listening to your stories, man. People going to be falling asleep in the comments, and then I'm going to get a copyright strike because you're telling too much. No. I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am sorry that happened to you. And at the end of the day, not only do women get cheated on, men do too. My thing about it is I just feel like when a man does it, women want him to be hung from the cross. They feel like he should be tortured. His life should be ruined.
Oh, unless he's a trafficker, they don't have no problem with it.
When they do it too.
Yeah, I know, but unless the man's a trafficker, they don't have no problem with him cheating. That's the crazy part. If you're a decent looking man, they have a problem with it. But if you like a rapper, a celebrity, or anything like that, they don't care. They don't care.
So I want to hear from a woman, because I know a lot of you men have been calling in. A lot of ladies don't want to admit that women do cheat, because they always say men cheat. Men do cheat. Men cheat recklessly. Women, they cheat privately. They know how to, they'll put a man in there as Susie. Hey, Susie! And it's Jimmy, the delivery guy. Hey, baby, when we gonna meet? Oh, get my nails done? Okay, we can meet with Ling Ling again. And that's really the signal. I'm about to go get some dick. Women do that all the time, and men don't even know it. Men don't know, because men cheat recklessly. They cheat, and sometimes they don't care if they get caught. It's just the high, the thrill. I get to fuck somebody else and just move on. But ladies, you guys are secretive. That's why you don't want to get on this podcast and tell the truth, because we know that y'all do it all the time. Yeah, babe, my boss told me to stay. It's a woman. She told me to stay an extra hour after work, when really she's going to the Holiday Inn to get her fix. See, a lot of men don't be really checking for women because they don't do like we do. They're not detectives. They don't give a fuck. They'll wait till that shit comes to light, and then they'll let you go and move forward. Women, we will wreck our brains. We'll lose hair, lose sleep, trying to figure out who the fuck you fucking. That's what women do. We go all out to find your ass guilty, right? But men don't do that. Men don't do that. So ladies, you might, hold on. Can you guys mute? Because I'm hearing a lot of echoing, please. So what I'm trying to say is, ladies, a lot of you cheat and you're secretive with it. And you'll say, well, I never cheated on my man. And you have. He just doesn't know about it. See, but what you guys have to realize, women and men, what you guys have to understand is that diseases, they are out there. A lot of you women and men don't really think in your head, you know what? If they giving up the dick and the pussy so easy, who else are they doing this to? Y'all don't stop to think like that. Instead, you think that you're special. You think that, wow, I'm about to get this dick or I'm about to get the pussy. I must be special. No, it's just your time to do it with this person. And then after they do it with you, they're going to do it with the next person. So what you're not realizing is that if they're giving it to you easy, you're not the only one that they're giving it to. And that's why last year they had 1.7 million cases of HIV and STDs, because y'all out there slinging pussy and dick recklessly. Y'all don't give a fuck. And that is why. So fellas, let me break this down to you. Because I want y'all to know why a lot of these women slash your tires and bust your windows. A lot of you men go out there and you fuck women raw dog style. Y'all think because she got a fat ass and clear skin that she ain't got AIDS. No, this woman can't have AIDS. But y'all saw that IG model that weighed what, 60 pounds and had a diaper on, had them weak little legs. Oh, I was living with AIDS for this long. And fucking industry men. That is some scary shit. Watching her barely get up out of a bed. She went from being a buck 20 pounds to 60 fucking pounds. Is the pussy and dick really worth it? Is it worth your life? Ask yourself that. So before y'all go out there, y'all start playing Russian roulette. Ask yourself, is your life valuable? If it is, be careful. So when a woman finds out that you were out there raw dogging and she has to be tested, oh, I'm busting everything. I'm burning your clothes. She has every right to tear your shit up because you're out here playing Russian roulette. You're out here, and a lot of you men claim to wear a condom. You don't always wear condoms. Y'all hate condoms. It constricts your penis, right? Don't sit up here in front and act like you're always fucking these women with protection because you're not. You're asking, you on the pill? Yeah, I'm on the pill. Okay, cool. That means that she ain't got AIDS. Wrong, 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 wrong. Come on, fellas, start using your head. Because these women, they might have been fucking 10 men before they got to you. And one of those men could have had HIV. And now she's going to pass that shit to you. And then you're going to go home and pass it to your girl who has your child. That is why she busts your tires and tries to kill you. It ain't always she's this crazy psycho bitch. A lot of women will tell a man, let me know if you're bored with me, because I'm doing everything I can do. Let me know if you're bored with me so I can move forward with a new nigga. Okay? Please do not cheat on me. Let me out of the relationship and we can go our separate ways. But you men don't want to do that. Because you know that loyal woman, you're not going to find out there on red light district. You're going to find someone that'll give you a sloppy toppy, but they're going to tell you that's all I do. I don't cook. I don't clean. No, I am not your maid. You already got that at home. So you already know what it is. So fellas, you also got to be smart. You really do. And if you got kids at home and you out there fucking that woman at work with no condom, then you deserve everything that happens to you. Unfortunately, because a lot of y'all do that. I knew people at work that was fucking unprotected. And I told them, what flowers do you want for your funeral? Just in case some shit happened. Why are you saying that? You got to be dramatic like that. Because some people can live with AIDS for a long time and some people will drop dead. It depends on your body and your immune system. But the shit ain't cool. I've been following that IG model that's 60 pounds. She might be pretty to look at, but that woman is dying slow. That shit is scary. Everybody ain't Magic Johnson. Just know that. Don't think you can be like Magic Johnson. You don't have Magic Johnson money. So all I'm saying is y'all got to be smart on both ends. It's not good to be cheated on. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're telling your spouse to let them know if they want to cheat and they still do that shit and you got to break some shit, break that shit. Because you've given them an out. You have. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're getting that feeling that something ain't right, act on that feeling. Check the shit out. Check it out. I was a PI. I've actually helped people this year find out if their boyfriend or girlfriend was cheating. And I can say 6 times out of 10, they were cheating. I found 3 or 4 different social medias with pussy all out. She giving the pussy away. I made a fake page and she took the bait. How much? Well, I sucked dick for 65. Oh, yeah. These women are really reckless, y'all. I have gotten a lot of people, but it made that other person know what was up so that their life isn't played with. Because let me tell you, ladies, if you're out there slinging the pussy and you're not strapping up, making sure he straps up, and you bring that to your man and you give him something, they're worse. Their raft is a lot worse than our raft when we find that shit out. Men can't take that. First, they got to take you fucking another nigga. Then they got to take that you were unprotected with that nigga. Then you went home to your man and gave him the pussy unprotected. Ooh-wee. Men have a different reaction than us, ladies. They'll kill everybody. So you got to be careful what you're doing. Know that when you cheat, you are playing with fire. So don't get mad when you get burned. Either you're going to be in that relationship with that person and tell them what they need to work on. Fellas, if she's lazy as fuck and she eats Skittles on the couch watching Love and Hip Hop, tell her, listen, I'm out here breaking my back. You're not even giving me sloppy toppy anymore. You're lazy. I need you to get off your ass and make some shit happen or I got to go. Threaten her. She'll do something different. She'll fix it. If she doesn't care about being catered to, then she'll leave. But 9 times out of 10, a man doesn't want a woman that he has to take care of, that she can't do shit for herself. Men don't want that, and vice versa. So I'm just saying, tell them to get their shit together or you're leaving. It's not worth cheating. Even if you're not getting a need fulfilled, communicate that with your spouse. That's why communication is important. Hey, babe, remember that shit you was doing before I gave you that ring and spent 10,000 on the wedding, 5,000 on the honeymoon, 30,000 down on this house? Remember that shit you used to do in the car, in the back seat? Remember that shit you did in the woods? You stopped doing that. What happened? You okay? Your throat hurt? Because you didn't have a gag reflex before the ring. Now all of a sudden you want to throw up. Fellas, talk to him. Talk to your woman. Well, yeah, babe, I got lazy. You don't ask for it. Well, ladies, a man shouldn't have to. It's called don't stop doing the little things it took to get him. See, because you ladies are calculated too. Make sure he gives me the ring, the wedding, the honeymoon, the house. Can you guys hear me? Guys, I don't know why YouTube has been doing this. I got a brand new iPhone, guys. I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max, right? I had the iPhone 11. All of a sudden, every time I go out live and I do a show, I'm having connection issues. I have the high speed internet, I have everything. But all of a sudden, every time I've been doing these shows, I keep getting muted, silenced. So, guys, I'm sorry for the technical issues. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just feel like whenever I'm saying some real shit, I get connection issues, right? So I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately, but this is what's been going on, guys. It's not me. I got a brand new motherfucking phone, and I got the fastest internet in the world that you can get on this plan. So again, I don't understand why they keep doing this to me. So hold on. Island, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so yeah, guys, I'm sorry if I'm cutting out. It isn't me. I don't know what YouTube got going on right now, but I think when I'm spitting some real shit, they're like, let's shut this bitch up. She's too deep right now. So guys, I don't know what you guys last heard, but what I'm trying to say is communication is key in this relationship. It is. And a lot of you women gotta stop thinking there's no hope for you because Nia Long got cheated on, Beyonce got cheated on, Janet Jackson, Halle Berry. The list goes on. We've heard of a lot of beautiful women that have gotten cheated on, and we've heard of handsome men that have gotten cheated on. The difference is they're not outraged when it's a man because they assume that it's a man thing already. Men deserve to be cheated on because they do it to women all the time. Well, guess what, ladies? We outnumber men. So why would they be the majority when we're more? And the difference is a lot of men don't know they're being cheated on because you're so sneaky with it. I've talked to women who are so good at hiding it from their man, and their men still don't know. They still do not know. And I have to tell them to let that man know because if he finds out that you fucking another man and you've been doing that for a long time, and here he is paying your fucking bills. Well, Daphne, I cheated on him because he's never home because he works 3 jobs to support your entitled ass. And then y'all get mad at me when I share that news with the man because she's not going to do it. Mick, please
Sorry
mute
about
your
that.
phone. Island, come on now. So what I'm saying is, ladies, you're sneaky and you know how to sneak around. You guys know how to play a man. And men don't like to be played, especially when they go all in for you and they give you their heart. They don't like to be played with. And even if the last 3 guys cheated on you, you can't judge those 3 guys off of that one guy. And vice versa. There's a lot of women out there that have cheated way more than men have. They just did it a lot sneakier because men are reckless. When I found out my ex was cheating, I found out in a week. I knew his passwords. I was really good at that shit. That's what started me being good at doxing people. He didn't think I knew the birthplace of his mother. He didn't think I knew the sneaky shit. I knew all the little secret questions they were asking. And when I got into his 5 different social medias, I changed all the motherfucking passwords and I had a field day. That's what I did. I didn't break any windows. That wasn't my style. I hit him where it hurt. I told him the truth. He ain't got no job, so you can have this headache. Take him. But I want you to know he ain't got no job and he relies on you. So if you got a good job, then you guys would be a match made in heaven. I ruined his whole player mentality. See, I didn't have to bust windows. That wasn't my style. I wasn't gonna go to jail. Hell no, not over no man. So what I'm saying, you guys, is you gotta be smart. And ladies, you get that feeling and you know that feeling. So don't play dumb when you find out, oh, he cheated on me. Oh my gosh. No, you knew. You knew. A lot of you ladies, you don't want to leave because he's taking care of you. See, your mama told you ain't got to do shit but lay there and open your legs and he's going to give you everything. But your mama didn't tell you that when he cheats. You got to accept that shit because you don't do shit already. Mama didn't tell you that part, huh? Mama didn't tell you to have your own bag, right? That's why it's hard for women to leave. Because most of the times he is providing. And I'm not most women are not going to hang around for 7 years and not have a marriage happen. They're not. She did. Why? So again, guys, it's the truth that you don't want to hear. I never bashed Nia Long. She's beautiful. But I don't know who she is as a person. I just know who she is as a celebrity. That's it. Sorry. Sorry if that makes you mad. But I feel sorry for Nia? Yeah. I know that feeling. I know it's worse when you have a child. I'm just thankful that I didn't have a child when I got cheated on. Because then, I would be in the same position as her. She's gonna be a single mother. I'm not gonna say a single baby mama. I'm gonna say a single mother, and she's gonna have multiple kids by 2 men and no ring. That's gonna be her life. And Udaka's probably gonna move on, get him another chick. I'm not gonna say white, and he's probably gonna actually wife the next woman that he has a relationship with. And then y'all gonna get mad at him for moving forward with his life. And Nia Long's gonna be single until the right guy comes along, and then she repeats the cycle. We've seen it with Megan Good, right? Megan Good is 41, dating a 25-year-old. She was in this 7-year marriage with this guy who believed in God and loved God, right? Now she's back to the streets. The divorce ain't even been final for a year yet. And she's already dating a 25-year-old. But I guarantee you, if her pastor husband, ex-husband did that, y'all would say he's nasty. 25, you can't find nobody your own age. But for Megan, y'all say she's living her life. See how women are? So Megan's finding herself again. She's living her life. Got her a 25-year-old who's on the hit show. What is that show that comes on? American, All American, right? She got her a youngin. Go girl, find your peace, queen. But if he moved on with a 25-year-old, y'all would say he's disgusting. I mean, y'all said that about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. And these folks are older than them. So 40 something, Megan Good is 41 and he's 25. And yes, bitch. But if the roles were reversed, y'all would be down his throat. Am I right? So at the end of the day, you guys, like I said, we definitely have to start asking ourselves, are we the problem? Ladies, if you've been in a bunch of relationships and they went absolutely nowhere, and then, you know what's scary? All those relationships that failed with you, and those guys go off and they get married to a woman. They're all married. If all of your exes are married, you were the problem. Absolutely the problem. If all of your exes went on to have long relationships, longer than you were the I'm beautiful. I got the best body in the world. He'll never cheat on this. He ain't gonna find nothing better than this. Yes, he will. It's not always about the outer. It's the inner. She could be dope. She likes to listen to my problems. She don't just give sloppy toppy, but she's there to ask me about my day. I'm telling you, ladies, asking your man about his day goes a long motherfucking way because that other woman's going to ask him how his day was. I guarantee you. That was your day? Man, that's crazy that your boss said that. Y'all ladies forget. Y'all forget the little things too. But you call me a pick me when I'm trying to give you guys some type of gem. I'm trying to help you guys out because y'all not doing a good job. Them BBLs are not going to keep these men. Those detachable hips, the shit is disgusting. Half of Instagram looks exactly the same, like a chromosome. And then they got the nerve to talk about another woman who's naturally built. Now, you guys know on my Facebook and Instagram, I did talk about that woman, Erica Banks. She is a low-level rapper. Low-level rappers to me are people that haven't went anywhere. She ain't got no Grammys. And Erica Banks got a BBL. Got some fat sucked out of her chin, whatever she did. And went online and said, you can't hang with me if you too skinny, if you're not thick enough. And she was that woman back in the day. And when you remind somebody of what they look like, then they have to do that reflection like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that. So what I'm saying, ladies, is, and gentlemen, we got to do better as a whole. Yeah, we do. But we got to stop looking at the appearance of someone and saying they should have gotten cheated on because they look too good. Oh, no. That's never going to happen. It's not. I think the worst scenario would be Beyonce and Jay-Z. But we know Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce quite a bit before they even got married. It was all in his music. See, they're not going to go out and tell Oprah or Gail, yeah, he cheated, and they'll put it in the music. And you just got to listen. Song Cry, 2001. That's when him and Beyonce got together. So you got to start putting this shit together. Jay-Z was never perfect. Being beautiful and thick ain't going to change a man. And what changed Jay-Z was him saying, "Nah, I can't do this to my kids." So most men, when they cheat and they got kids, they forget that you're going to affect your kids. They're going to get bullied and clowned because of your actions. And ladies, having his kid is not going to make him stop cheating. If he's cheating before the kid, don't give him a kid. That's not going to help. Right? So all I'm saying, you guys, is I don't care if this woman he cheated on with was 600 pounds. She was able to fulfill a need that Nia Long did not fulfill. Maybe it could have been because of their long distance relationship. Being in a long distance relationship is very hard. And men have to have self-control over their dick. All that pussy being thrown at them, the woman you see at work every day, they have to say, nope, I can't do this. They can only say, nope, I can't do this for so long before they give in. They might tell their woman, please move out here. Please move to my location. I can't. Our kids and my kids, they go to this school and I don't want to take them out of that school. Well, you knew that when he got the job, that he would be in Boston, right? That was a risk that you took. And now you don't want to uproot and leave. So you can't get mad when he stops asking and he starts searching. That's all I'm saying, ladies. Long distance relationships, they usually never work. Never. Because one of y'all are going to get hot and horny. And doing that little FaceTime shit is not the real thing. Getting that little rose off of Amazon, that's not the real thing. You want the real thing. So all I'm saying is you have to ask yourself, are you the problem? What could I have done better? Maybe I should have relocated years ago when he first got the job to show him that I'm all in this. Because 7 years engagement, living in different states, that explains it. One wasn't willing to compromise for the other. Now, Nia Long, she's not 20s, 30s. She's in her 40s, right? Or is she 50s? I could be wrong. Maybe 40s? All I'm saying is she's not the Nia Long from Friday. She's aged and she's getting older. So she's not booking these high profile movies. Maybe she should have relocated. Ladies, sometimes you have to make the sacrifice. If you love that person, that is. But a 7-year engagement to me means that you guys were never going to get married to begin with. That was just a title you guys wanted to make people think there was a possibility that you would get married when you knew y'all wasn't going to fucking commit. Come on, guys. Nia's 50? Okay, Nia's 50. And I think Udaka, what is he, 47? He's younger, correct? I believe Udaka is like 47. So Nia Long is 50, 51 to be exact. And Udaka is 47 or 48. I know he's not in his 50s, if somebody can quote me on that. All I'm saying is, for her to just move out there 2 weeks ago, that tells me that she moved out there to maybe save their relationship. Or maybe she found out and was trying to work it out before they leaked it, but it was too late. So what I'm saying, ladies, is when you get that feeling in your gut, follow it. Fellas, too. Fellas, if you know that Jimmy, the delivery man, is coming over there every day, but you don't see no food in the trash. Come on, fellas. See, the difference between a man and a woman, men don't go looking online and calling Daphne saying, help me find this person, and crying. I know she's cheating. That ain't how men move. Sometimes men are working so much, they're not even thinking that their girl is cheating. That's the last thing on their mind because they're so busy with work and they don't see it. And women can hide it good. While you going to work, yeah, babe, I'm just going to stay here and clean the house up with Jimmy. With Jimmy. And you don't even know that, fellas. Because fellas don't be out there assuming that their girl is cheating. They need a reason to look for something. Oh, these are Hanes draws. This ain't my size. Okay, that's going to make them look. But most men don't be out there crying like, I know she's cheating. Men don't do that. That's us. We do that. That's why a lot of men don't know what's going on. So when they do find out that you were out there doing it, the wrath is a lot stronger because they feel betrayed. And in most cases, they're taking care of you. So how the fuck can you go out there and dip? Well, he's never home. Well, he works a lot. Didn't you want a man that works, makes good money? Well, he has to be away from you to do that. Y'all say y'all want a man that makes 6 figures. Some of them have to work 2 jobs to do that. Then they go out there and do that and you still cheat on him with Jimmy the doorman. Come on, you guys. That's all I'm saying. We have to do better as women and men. But in this case, until we get more facts, I'm just saying I feel like Nia Long knew. Y'all can sit here and say, oh, I don't think Nia Long knew. I think she knew. Women know. Women know when something ain't right. They know. They'll sit there and all day they'll be walking around looking online. Like, I need to figure out what's going on. Something ain't right. Udaka cheated and he has a child. He didn't care. He didn't care. And he doesn't care about his job. Because men that care about their careers, they're not going to do that. So I'm going to the comments. Anybody else want to say anything? Like I said, this was going to be a quick show. I didn't want to keep you guys long. And I hope that some women and men got something out of this. I hope they understand now why people move like they move. No one wants to be cheated on. And when you're grown and you're older, you're supposed to be more mature. You're supposed to be able to speak with your tongue and tell someone, hey, you know what? This relationship was cool, but I need more. So I'm going to have to let you go. A woman will respect a man. She might cry, you motherfucker, you shrimp, little dick. She might say all those insults, but she's going to respect you for telling her straight up that you want other pussy. A lot of men will cheat and women will cheat because it's something new. But once you fuck someone else, it's not new anymore. You're going to always chase that high. But then let you lose a leg or something. You think all those bitches and niggas that you was fucking with are going to say, I'm going to be right by your side, queen, king. No, they won't be there. That loyal woman that you were cheating on would have been there, though. So you got to ask yourself, when you're out there fucking around and sleeping with Jimmy the doorman and Becky, the head slayer, when you're out there messing with these people, ask yourself, would they be there for you if you didn't have the shit you have right now? If you fell on hard times, would they have your back? 9 times out of 10, the answer will be no. Sometimes those women at work and men at work, they're only making you think that they're perfect. Tell me about your day, queen. That's all to get the pussy in the dick. That's all. Because once you give it up, you already gave it up. Now you're worthless. I know how the booty work now. So now if you want to just go on and move on with your life, I'm not mad about it. I already got what I wanted. So sometimes fellas and ladies, they will try to cater to you. Oh, yeah, well, you know what? My husband at home, he doesn't do these things anymore. So that man is going to make sure he does those things to get you. Then when he got you, now you're all fucked up in the head. Now you've realized that this guy played you. But you can't go home and tell your man that you got played, right? You got to hope that he don't threaten to tell your man. Now you're in this big whirlwind. Scared as fuck. It's not worth it, ladies. It's not worth it, men. Okay, who do we have on here? Louis, did you want to say something else before I wrap up?
Yeah, I was gonna just tell you, you have a wonderful week, and I'm looking forward to some new content this week because I know you're gonna have some.
Oh yeah. We keep it going. Thank you so much. And next, I wanted to see if Island, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, I do. I actually have
Oh
a
man.
few things
Okay,
to say.
everybody prepare for this, you guys. Prepare for this. I'm
I'm
gonna
Go
say,
prepared.
again.
okay, go ahead.
Check this out. There is a rapper. Did you heard about the news? But there was a rapper that had 14 baby mamas.
No, who? What's his name?
I forgot the rapper's name. I'm about to look him up. But I was gonna
I
send
know
it
it
to
ain't
him to your
Future.
IG. No, it's not Future.
Okay.
It's literally a dude that had like, and then he all standing there. I think it was a TikTok. I think it was I synced it on TikTok too.
Okay. I have to
Literally,
look.
dude had all of them standing right behind him. Few of them were sitting down. He had a total of 14 women. And what makes it matters even worse, he said he's not even done making children.
When you say matters worse, I want you to understand something. He
Mm-hmm.
sounds like what Nick Cannon is gonna be. Nick Cannon's probably gonna have 20, 30 kids, whatever. But most
Right.
men, when they put that out there in the atmosphere of social media where they say, I'm gonna continue to fuck women and have them get them pregnant so they can have my kid, ask yourself why these women are fucking with him. Because a man like that, women will know that he has multiple kids and multiple baby mamas, and they'll still spread their legs. Why?
Yep. You know what? The weird thing, I don't know, and I think all of them was fairly attractive too. By the way, like I'm like, look at all these attractive women he got, and he got them. He said these are all my baby mamas. I was like, are you kidding? 14 different women.
Not surprised. I'm asking myself about the only person I don't hold accountable is the first woman because she was the first. Anybody
Right.
after that, I'm going in on you. See, people are like, oh, Nick Cannon is disgusting. I respect Nick Cannon because he said, I don't want a relationship. I just want to pump and dump, drop my sperm off in your shit so you can have my kid. And these women are still, okay. So I blame the women, not Nick Cannon. Because Nick Cannon, we know he's a loose goose, and he's made that very public. A man that's telling you straight up, I'm a hoe, and all I want to do is fuck and put my kid in you and move forward, I respect that. It's the woman I don't respect. Y'all women claim that, oh, childbirth hurts and we almost die, and oh, we can die. So then why would y'all risk that for a man that's not even going to be in the household? Why? Nick Cannon has already said he doesn't have long to live. So you'd rather a kid grow up without a dad because his money is long? Y'all bitches kill me with that. Money should not replace a father in the household. If this man's not going to be around because of his health, why the fuck are you giving him your body?
Status. It's all about. I can tell you that, Mr. Celebrity. It's all about status. By the end of the day, like women are attracted to status, and if Nick Cannon goes away, if he passed away, they can brag about like, hey, I'm one of Nick Cannon's, mother of his children. So it's like a status symbol to them.
Yep, that's what it is. Well, thank you so much for your insight, and I hope you have a good day, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You
Okay.
have a good one.
You
Thank
too.
you.
So, guys, the way I'm gonna end the show is I know a lot of people asked me about that text receipt. It was a very, very quick text receipt. It got to the point. Ladies, let me tell you this. If you go out on a date with a man and he enjoyed your company, but he asks you if he can see you without your makeup, if you can't leave the house without your makeup on, then that tells me that you're insecure with yourself. That tells me that you're only beautiful when you put on makeup. Now, mind you, ladies, if you guys don't know the history, all that makeup you throw on your face, the contouring, chiseling your nose, and that was for drag queens. That was for men who wanted to be women. They had to put that much makeup on to fool the public. And yet you fools are on Instagram with 19 gallons of makeup telling a man you can't get with me unless you make six figures. Well, if you can't take a wet wipe and wipe off all that makeup right there on that same video, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Because a lot of you women can go from a 10 to a 0 with a wet wipe. Y'all don't want to hear that truth. So this woman got so offended by the man telling her, "Can I see you without your makeup?" Now, mind you, he said, "You're a pretty woman." But yesterday, when they went out on their date, he noticed she had a lot of makeup on. Men notice when your face is light, but your neck is black, like Wesley Snipes, it ain't adding up. So I don't think the man was wrong for asking the woman before we go on a second date, "Can I see you without your makeup?" I just want to make sure that you're still beautiful. Because a lot of you women don't realize you're beautiful without the makeup. I've seen women on IG with makeup, and I'm like, okay. But without makeup, I'm like, wow, she is extremely gorgeous. Maybe you don't hear it enough. Maybe men aren't telling you enough. But you don't need all that makeup. You don't need to be looking like Casper. Halloween is next month. Some of y'all are Halloween all year round. And nobody's going to tell you because you think you a bad bitch. And on top of that $15 of makeup, you got them big ass Steve Harvey teeth. We know they're not your real teeth. Nobody has the perfect teeth like that. Lips be big as fuck, and you got those veneers look like tombstones. Come on, ladies. Love yourself. And then you get online and start calling people names because you're not original. If you went and got anything done, you have nothing to say to somebody that's natural. That's my thing. A lot of these celebrities, 90% of them, they aren't natural. They got their nose done. If you had to do anything to fix your face or beauty, you're not original. You're a fraud. So you have no right to talk about any fucking body who did not lay on a table like you. Y'all keep trying to look young by getting Botox when really it's aging you. You look a fucking mess. So if a man says, "Hey, baby, you look good with your makeup on, but can I see you in your natural state?" Because eventually, if we get together and you spend the night, are you going to go to bed with a full face of makeup? I talk to men right now, and they tell me I have to get black pillowcases because when they're white, their whole face is on the pillow. They won't take their face off to go to bed. They won't. And when they shower looking away from the water so the water won't hit their face. Ladies, it can't be that serious. If you have to go through all that, if you have to sleep like an old girl did on Friday, Regina King, when she slept because she don't want to mess up her hair. If y'all have to sleep like you're taking a pose picture, something's wrong, ladies. You're the problem. That makeup, sometimes you don't need it. I know women who said, "Oh yeah, the fire alarm went off in my house, and I made sure I put my makeup on before I left out." Wow. Is it that bad? And I've had those stories sent to me. And I tell them, why? Is it that serious? I want to make sure that I'm always looking good. So y'all go to bed with a full face of makeup. Something's wrong. Well, what if he does a pop up? I want to make sure men want to see you with the crust in your eye. They want to see that. They don't want to see you with them long lashes and you're catching lint and all that, catching bugs and all that. That's nasty. Ladies, some of you guys don't even need the shit. You are absolutely stunning without it. You just think you need it. It's a mask. It is. If you can't leave the house to check the mail without putting on a full face of makeup, you are insecure. You are the problem. You should never tell a man to go play in traffic because he said he wanted to see you without your face. And ladies, a mustache and a beard is not the fucking same. It's not the same. So, fellas, if you ask her, "Can I see you without your makeup?" and she says, "Well, let me see you without your mustache and beard," man, release her to the streets. She's insecure. She's insecure. He shouldn't have to send me the picture and tell me to use the app that removes the makeup. This is what she might look like. I could be wrong. They only want to know because maybe you're so beautiful and it's all so perfect. They're like, man, not to cover up the skin and all that. They want to see you at your natural state. That's all. Ladies, would you date a man if he had makeup on? No, you wouldn't, right? That's gay, right? That's fruity, right? But you can do all that to cover up your flaws. Men can't do that shit. Men can't contour and make their nose small and make their Jay Leno chin look like it's a regular chin. They can't do that, but y'all can. So why can't they see you without your transformer on? That's all I'm saying. That's because, and the thing is, if he's complimenting you already, he just wants to see you without it. And a lot of y'all don't even realize that you look good without it. So like I said, sometimes ladies, you're the problem. And that could have been a good man that was going to be there for her. And now she's back to the drawing board. Do I think she was out of line? Of course. Of course. When I met my husband, I was playing basketball. So of course I didn't have lashes on, and I don't do the contour. I don't even know how to do it. It looks like it's a problem. If me and my husband are about to go out for dinner, it takes me 5 minutes to put my makeup on. Maybe less than that. And you guys can definitely quote me on that. My husband will tell you, I'm quick. I don't wear a lot of makeup. It's just something that I was never, raised to do. Or I have 2 older sisters who didn't wear makeup. So it wasn't in my family like that. My mom hardly wore makeup, mascara and lipstick. So the contouring thing to me is if we're doing something huge. If I wanted my makeup done professionally to renew my vows, or we're going to a top-notch dinner where there's going to be executive, I might go all out. But usually on a date night, 5 minutes. And then when we get there, my face will start itching and now the makeup is off. I always do that. I was never one to wear makeup. I was always playing basketball or working out. And when you sweat, I didn't want that on me anyway. So I'm just saying, ladies, a lot of you don't even need it. It's cool to wear it for fun, but not every second. Let your face breathe. Let your real big ass bell pepper nose, let that nose breathe. Y'all gonna end up like Janet. Janet can barely breathe. I love Janet. Janet is beautiful. But when I hear her talking to her videos, she can barely breathe. That nose is so tiny. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'm like, the fuck? I thought it was Michael. That's what happens when you shrink your nose. Everything changes. You don't need to be doing that. You don't have to do that. Breathe. Let that bell pepper nose breathe. You was born with it. Let it breathe. I'm just saying, if anybody goes to Janet Jackson's page, go on there right now and find a video of her laying in bed. And you'll see them little nostrils. Her nose is tiny. She's messed with it so many times. Ladies, embrace your black features, man. You're beautiful. Y'all over here trying to look like Karen from work. Embrace that nose. Embrace it. Quit covering up all your flaws. Men like that shit. Some men, they do like your flaws. That's what makes you beautiful. But you're covering it up with all that makeup. He think you're a drag queen. That's why some of these men are scared. They want to make sure you weren't born Bruce. That's all they want to make sure, because mostly drag queens do that to their face. Right? If you guys look at women like Karuchi, if y'all look at women like even Halle Berry, women that don't really need a lot of makeup, Kelly Rowland. Oh, if y'all ever seen Kelly Rowland taking out the trash, man, it'll change your life. Kelly Rowland is one of the most beautiful women I've seen online. And I'm a woman saying this. She looks good with makeup. Don't get me wrong. But when she don't wear that makeup, she is just, man. If I was a guy, I hit. I think she's more attractive than Beyonce. And Beyonce's beautiful, y'all. But something about Kelly Rowland, I hit. If I was a dude, I hit. I'm just saying, a lot of you ladies don't even realize how beautiful you are because you keep covering up shit, right? You ain't always got to bust it open on Instagram. And then some of you women, you wonder why your ass pictures get 2,000 likes and your face picture get 50 likes. That's just telling you right now, men see you as ass, not as a pretty face. You should be ashamed. If y'all got pictures like that on Instagram and Facebook where your body pictures are like at 3,000 likes, but your face is like a couple likes and that's your family. Oh, look at my niecey poo. They're basically saying you ugly, but we love you anyway because we your family. But those same thirsty dudes that was on that all body pic, they're nowhere on the face pic. Ladies, that should tell you right there. Something ain't right. That's all I'm saying. Steven, I didn't know. I didn't know Beyonce had a BBL. I did not know. I didn't see. I'm learning something every day. I didn't think Beyonce had any surgery, but I guess I'm wrong. I don't really keep up with Beyonce like that. So I didn't know. I knew Kelly Rowland had breast implants. I knew that. See, a lot of you guys, if you ever follow these celebrities, when you find out that they got something done, if you didn't know, something wrong. Steven said Kelly is straight natural. Steven, that's your opinion, honey. That is your opinion. I saw Kelly Rowland without makeup online, and I think even Kevin Samuels said she was an 8. He said Kelly was an 8 and Beyonce was a 7, I believe. But he said Rihanna was I think Kevin Samuels said Rihanna was a 10 without makeup. And I think Kevin Samuels had fog in his glasses that day. Because Rihanna without makeup, she's not a 10. She's an easy 5. Rihanna without makeup is not a 10. I think Kelly Rowland looks the best without makeup out of Beyonce and Rihanna. That's just my opinion. I think Nicki Minaj is absolutely stunning without makeup too. So there's a lot of women that can actually pull off no makeup, and you're like, wow. So and it's my opinion. A lot of you fellas might think I'm wrong, but again, it's my opinion. That's all. He said Beyonce. No. Little Izzy. He didn't say Beyonce was a 10. I think he said Beyonce was a 7. Beyonce was third to Rihanna and Kelly. I have to find the video. He said Rihanna was a 10. Kelly Rowland was, I think, an 8 or a 9, and Beyonce was a 7. Somebody can quote me on that, but I know he did not say Beyonce was a 10. He said Rihanna was a 10. I know that for sure. So I'm just saying, guys. But if you look at past pictures, she definitely okay. So if Beyonce had a BBL, she had one where it wasn't outrageous. I'm not saying Beyonce didn't have surgery. I know when she had them kids, she nipped and tucked a few things too. I think her ass even got a little bit bigger. I was shocked. Because when she was in Bootylicious, her ass wasn't really fat. It ain't never been fat. We know that. So a lot of these celebrities went and got surgery on the low, but it wasn't outrageous like Little Kim and Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Their surgery was low level. Like if you follow Megan Good got breast implants, but y'all still think that those are her real breasts. A lot of these celebrities went and did little things. Megan Good got her teeth done. Megan Good used to have some choppers. Megan Good got her eyebrows stitched in. So a lot of you fellas who saying, oh, Megan Good is just the epitome of beauty. If she was a regular woman, y'all would roast her for having fake eyebrows, fake titties, and fake teeth. So y'all got to stop capping for these celebrities who went and got under a knife. The old Megan Good that had the eyebrows that looked like a mountain, she was okay looking. Her teeth were weird. Now she got the veneers too. Again, a lot of these celebrities that y'all praise, they didn't look that way before. They got surgery too. Megan Good is beautiful, but her eyebrows are not real, her teeth are not real, her breasts are not real. If she was her real state, I don't think you guys would put her on that high pedestal. She's not even natural. So again, you're comparing yourself to someone who went out and got surgery. It happens. I didn't know she did her cheeks. I didn't even know that. I know if you Google the old Megan Good when she had those pencil eyebrows, she was average. That's all I'm saying. It ain't nothing special. She was average with no chest. That's all. She reminded me of like a young Aaliyah. Aaliyah was someone who had a body that was not like what you see now. But Aaliyah would have never probably changed anything about herself. She was beautiful to look at and didn't have any surgery. If anything, I think she had something done to her eye because she had a lazy eye. And that was about it. The hair was natural. The face was natural. She wore contacts. See, y'all would sit there and say, oh, little Kim, you want to be white so bad. But Aaliyah wore contacts all day long. She still looked good without them, but she's still warm. Y'all don't like when we talk about the people that y'all praise. I respect Aaliyah for not changing her body. She didn't have any ass or titties. She was just extremely sexy. She can kill anyone that had the ass and titties, though. I tell you that. Right? But that's just the truth. And I'm just saying, ladies, if you're going to go and get your teeth done, tell the doctor to make them teeth look real. Some of y'all can't even close your mouth. You're calling me a pick-me and you can't even say it right. Teeth look like tombstones. Quit going out there to Mexico and letting Hector do your teeth. Because y'all don't want to pay the real price. Those veneers and those fake lips, it's just really unattractive to men. They tell me that all the time. A lot of these women are going to Mexico because it's cheap. They're going to Mexico to get BBLs because it's cheap. Then you're coming back here sick. Ladies, quit going through all this to make a man look at you. If he wants to be with you, he's going to be with you. You got a lot of women that don't even have ass that's married. Gabrielle Union, she ain't got no ass, married. Before Jada Pinkett was a hoe, she ain't got no body, married. Look at these women who have no shape and they got married. And they haven't changed their ass or titties. They don't have them. And they're married. All I'm saying is it ain't about your physical appearance. It's who you are as a person. That's what attracts a man. Because he knows that your body's going to get old. All them women with them fake ass bodies, it's going to drop to the ground. That gravity going to hit. Quit trying to be like Bernice, whatever her name, Bernice, whatever her last name is, the IG model, she's fake. She was a buck 10. Now y'all think, well, she's still pretty. No. I looked at her before pictures and she was average. She was nothing like she is now. So y'all gotta stop praising these women. These women that got all this surgery, they're single for a reason. Ask yourself why these bad women who have the best pussy on the planet, why they're single. Do y'all ever think like that? Emmanuel, did you want to say something? Hi, Emmanuel.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, I just had to jump on real quick since you mentioned the BBL.
Yeah,
That
go
to
ahead.
me is the dumbest. Mind you, unless someone's been injured, we know there's always an extreme. And, Lord forbid they have some type of real debilitating illness and they're doing reconstructive surgery, then I could get it. But the BBL surgery is the dumbest of all cosmetic surgeries. I'll say this very quick. Any woman, no matter how flat, I used to be a personal trainer back in the day, so I know this. Any woman, no matter how flat she is in back, can build a behind in like 6 months to a year with just hip thrusts, sumo deadlifts, and squats. You got YouTube videos where you see Asian women. Now, I'm not trying to be accused of being Asian hate or racist, but we know Asian women are usually not gifted in derriere genetics. There are Asian women who show before and after pictures of just doing a year of those type of exercises, and theirs don't stick out, but they build a nice shapely building. So any woman, if can't talk about, oh, I can't build one, you got Asian women flatter to the pancake building it. So the BBL is the most ridiculous, retarded surgery there is, where for a fraction of cost, 6 months to a year in the gym, a woman can build it behind.
Yeah. And y'all remember when Kendrick Lamar, he said, show me something real, like an ass with stretch marks. Women got offended. He's body shaming. So if a man tells you he likes a natural body, that's body shaming? No, that's called preference. Just like when you women say you want a man with 10 inches, but you can't even take 10 inches. Y'all can't even arch your back right. How you gonna tell a man that you want him to be big and you don't even know how to arch your shit right? Shut the fuck up. A lot of men tell me, yeah, they always claim this, but they can't even get the arch right. That matters to a man. So while y'all out here saying that y'all want this and this and that, y'all can't claim all that when you're not even natural. Now, when men start getting penis implants, y'all gonna be like, well, it ain't even real, right? Well, now you're penis shaming. See, because y'all women go out there and you get breast implants, but now they got the fake abs. You got these Instagram models that got fake abs, little noodles for legs, skinny arms, no muscle definition, and you think they got abs? Y'all got to stop looking up to these celebrities online, y'all. They're not real. They'll go lay on the table and they only have that one before picture. That same before picture they keep repeating every week. Transformation Tuesday. Why do you only have one before picture? Because a person that really went through a fitness journey, they're going to have multiple pictures to show you. Know that, ladies.
Facts.
Quit believing these women online that got that one same picture they keep using. They went and got, and then look at when they started their Instagram, 2021. Now, you know that most Instagrams, it has to have at least a 10-year history, unless they got shut down like me. That makes sense, right? But most of your real fitness people, they have a history where you can go back and look at their pictures. You'll see a gap where they were not online for like 8 months because that was them healing from the BBL. Now they want you to purchase their workout plan. Kathy Drayton is, to me, one of the biggest frauds out there. Kathy Drayton didn't have no ass or titties. Now she got big titties and a fat ass. And y'all thinking that working out does that? Working out would never give you a fat ass. A muscular ass, yes. A fat jiggly ass, no. And working out would never give you big breasts because our titties are fat. It's fat tissue. So women like us that have big chests naturally, ain't no way you're going to go and do all this working out and still have a double D chest. No, 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 no. Working out, your breasts are going to get smaller because it's fat. Just like your ass will get smaller. If you got an ass that's fat and you try to tone it up, it will not be that big and toned. It's going to be a little bit smaller. So guys, if you're really into fitness, you would know that. But y'all follow these women with they belly buttons way in up there with where their titties are at. And y'all believe them women actually worked out? The 90-day thing. Get the fuck out of here. They go, well, Kathy only got her breasts done. If they get their breasts done, they get other shit done too. Y'all gotta listen and stop believing these people. Do what's gonna be best for your body type. The best person to go to is your doctor and ask him what you should do. Because these IG people are gonna have y'all all fucked up. These women are all running to Dr. Miami to get this shit done. And then telling y'all that they worked out for 90 days to achieve it. Impossible. When you work out, there's no such thing as spot working out. Well, yeah, if you do this workout, only your ass would get fat. Everything else, you're fine. No such thing. When you work out and lose weight, you lose it every fucking where. Come on, you guys, that's basics. So again, don't believe these women online. Please stop believing them and only do what's best for you. Nikki Jones, what's her name? Gucci Mane wife is named Keisha Kior. She's fake too. If you Google Keisha Kior before surgery, she was not built like she is now. She's had ribs taken out. She's had surgery. But one thing I respect about Keisha, she held Gucci Mane down. One thing about her as a woman, I respect her. Because what she did for him, a lot of women wouldn't do. When he went to prison, she took his money and flipped it. When he got out, it was doubled. That's what a good woman does. She stayed in her bag. If you women bought her waist trainers and believe that shit, that's your fault. All you gotta do is Google these celebrities that you look up to. They never had the same body. If you see a difference within 5 years, then come on, guys, use your head. But these women all were nipped and tucked. Keisha Kior, I think she also has like 4 kids in Jamaica, but they only claim the kid that she has with Gucci. That's the part I don't like either. But as a businesswoman, she handled things for Gucci when he was down. A lot of women can't do that. A lot of women would not take $1 million and triple that for their man. Oh, they going on a spending spree. Fuck that nigga. I'm about to go spend all his money. A lot of women can't do what Keisha did. So she does have my respect when it comes to that. But the selling the waist trainers to get her waist, no. When you had ribs taken out and fat taken out, you're not authentic. She's a fraud when it comes to the body. She's not natural either. That's being true. Yeah. So again, but ladies, it's your job to know that shit, right? They're not begging you to buy their shit. They're not putting a gun to your head. You chose to buy it. Oh, I'm gonna have a waist like her. No, you're not. It's a waste of money, but you're not gonna have her waist unless you go to Dr. Miami, possibly. You feel me? Exactly, Steven. That's why a lot of women get their breasts done. So in order for your fitness stuff to be true, be natural. People will believe you. You got a lot of personal trainers that are women. They have no breasts, but they got these big muscular glutes, these big old legs. It all matches. It makes sense. You're like, okay, yep, I can believe this woman. Her arms are toned. She ain't got no titties, abs, big old legs, and big glutes. That I believe. But these women who have a double D chest that sits perfectly upright, a big fat ass, no waist, and most women will sit there and bulk up. If you gain weight, you're going to gain weight everywhere. You're not going to gain weight in one area. That is impossible, people. So stop believing these people. Well, yeah, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but I don't even think Meg the Stallion is natural. And I know a lot of people going to come at me over this. It's not because I don't like her, because she lied on Tory. But Meg the Stallion on Google, she weighed about everywhere.
You temporarily cut out again.
Okay, sorry about that. You gain weight everywhere. You don't just gain weight in your ass or in your thighs. Meg Thee Stallion said that she took some pills to help her gain weight, then she toned her body. That's not the body I see. If you worked out, we would see it. She has a regular body. She ain't got abs. She don't got no muscular legs. She don't have muscular arms. She's this thick. But if you look at her pictures before, like women, our breasts don't continue to grow after 21. Impossible. So stop the bullshit. Your breasts don't grow when you're on your period either. Stop these lies. Meg Thee Stallion didn't even have any titties. Now she's a double D. From what? If you took pills to make yourself bigger, you're going to be big everywhere. So I don't even think Meg Thee Stallion is 100% real. But that's just my opinion because I looked at her Google pictures. And she was skinny, just like Sweetie was. They were all skinny and now they're thick. Pills won't make you thick in your ass and titties only. No, that's not the way it works, people. Meg Thee Stallion had on a business suit. She looked like she was about 115 pounds. Now she's about 170. Come on, you guys. But y'all want to keep saying homegrown. No, that's not homegrown. And it's just my opinion. I look at your before picture and I make my determination. It's not real. Well, when she was 24, she didn't have no breasts. Now she's 27 and her breasts are fat as hell. No, no. There's no such thing as spot gaining weight. There's no pill that will only go to your ass and your titties. If there is, drop that in the comments so I can do my research. So all I'm saying, you guys, is a lot of your favorite celebs are not even real, but it just looks real. Oh, well, her legs match. Of course they do. They're supposed to. Yeah. Most black women, you know, we have thick legs. Some of us. So it's easy to get a BBL. It'll all coincide. It'll look natural, but it's not.
And you know what's sad, Daphne?
What?
Everything you're saying is 100% on point. If it's that damaging to grown women, imagine the effect it has on young girls and teenagers, what it's doing to them mentally, seeing those Frankenstein modified bodies thinking that's natural.
Yeah. Kids look up to that. You got kids that are in high school that are telling their parents, for my graduation present, I want a BBL. And those parents are like, got you. I got you. You got a lot of these young girls in high school that want the body that they see online. Now, they can't, you can't judge the women that put it out there. That's what they want to do. But as a parent, you want to teach your kid to love themselves. Maybe you're not telling your daughter that she's beautiful enough, right? But again, following these Instagram people can get you potentially killed. K. Michelle just told y'all about her journey. She finally got that surgery taken out. Not everything. See, the thing about K. Michelle, she might have gotten that fake ass removed, but her face is not the same face. It went through metamorphosis. It scared me when I saw her. She went from looking like one of them loud aunties at the cookout to looking like an innocent victim. She got her face done and got some more stuff done. So you can't sit here and tell women don't get ass shots, but then you change your whole face up. Google is free, you guys. All you have to do is Google your favorite celebrity, and it'll probably scare you. And you can change your face, ladies, your body, but when you have a child, unless they get the same surgery, those genes are gonna show. Well, mommy, how come I don't have a fat ass and big titties like you? Because the surgery is not genetic. So you ladies are out here making it harder for your own child to live because you went and got all that done. And y'all will sit there and get rid of every picture of you what you look like before when Google is free. That's all I'm saying, you guys. You got to do better. And if you got your body done, I don't care if you got your nose done. You can never look down on a woman who didn't get anything done. And I don't care if she's obese or whatever. Because I guarantee you, if Lizzo laid on a bed on that Dr. Miami table and got her whole body reconstructed, y'all would say, oh, she must not have loved herself. She's lazy. Oh, so you don't want to go out and work out in the gym? But that's what all these celebrities do, right? The quick fix is what they call it. Now you see Lizzo doing these promotions for Peloton, right? She's on the bike now. She's working out. I told y'all, being fat won't sell for long. Being fat won't be recognized for long. Now she's doing these quick workout videos. Is she really working out? I don't know. She could put water on her face and push play. Yeah. But I've seen her doing these little bike videos now, promoting her workout leggings. I told you, being fat is not always going to be popular. Eventually, you got to start saying, you know what, this could kill me. Let me get my shit together. That's what Lizzo is starting to do. She's starting to slowly eat better and work out. See, but y'all not watching it. I'm watching it. I told y'all, we can't be promoting that shit online. We got to do better. Y'all mad at Aries Spears for saying something that y'all don't want to say. Y'all tell y'all fat friends every day, yes, bitch. Ooh, girl, that spandex looks good on you. Because y'all know if y'all go to the club, she going to get clowned and you going to look better. See, ladies, if you're fat and you got a skinny friend and she tells you you look good at some shit you know you don't look good in, she only saying it so that she will stand out. You going to be the one they clown. But when you compare the two, guys are going to want her, not you. You're the scapegoat. And you don't even know it. But that's your friend, right? A friend will tell you, no, girl, you look like a can of biscuits when they're opened. That's what a real friend would say. Sis. If you sneeze wrong, you're gonna pop a button. That's what you did. Oh, sis, you could have went up 2 sizes. That's what a good friend would say. A fake friend would say, yes, bitch, you're gonna be killing them in the club. Wrong. They're gonna be clowning her in the club. I've seen it.
And the thing with Lizzo and other celebrities, the ones who, I don't know what Lizzo's net worth is, but I'm pretty certain she got more money than the average woman. She
Right?
can hire a personal trainer, she can hire chefs, she can have all the meals catered. So, I'm not trying to come off being cold, but when you look at the resources, it's like, what excuses do you have? Excuse me, what that she has.
None. I don't think anybody that's a celebrity that's making millions, they don't have an excuse for being out of shape. When you're a celebrity, you can afford to have the top chef. You can afford to have somebody help you get back on track. Let me tell you this, ladies. I don't care how much surgery you get. That ain't going to change the cholesterol. That's not going to change any of that. If you're not working out, you're taking the lazy route. And then when you hear people dying, well, she had a perfect body on the outside, but it ain't going to change on the inside if you're not working out to achieve that body type. Laying on a table is not the same as making your heart go fast because you're working out on a bike. So I'm telling you, ladies, it's not worth it. And y'all will sit here and say, well, I got the surgery for me. No, you didn't. You got it because you wanted someone to see it. See, you ladies have been lying about that for years. Women get these surgeries thinking that they're going to keep a man. They get these surgeries to increase their likes on Facebook. They get these surgeries because they're insecure. I'm tired of you women saying you get surgery because it makes you happy. Or I got surgery because I just wanted to, look better. No, because you think if you get the surgery, you're going to get the attention that you want. You don't get surgery because it's going to help you live longer. That's not why you get it. I can see a woman getting her breasts, size taken down because her breasts are too big. That's surgery that I can respect. But when you're trying to get surgery because you want to appease a crowd, no one gets surgery to stay in the house. So quit telling me you're not doing it for men to look, motherfucker. It ain't going to work over here. I've never heard of a woman say, I got a BBL so I can stay in my house and only look at it at my own leisure. I got a big mirror so I can stand in front of it and say, girl, your surgery look good. They get surgery because they
Cut out
want
again.
a
Oh,
man
okay.
to see it. Period. They get surgery so they can shit on those girls that they don't like.
Are you there, Daphne? You cut out again.
It because you want somebody to see it. And it's usually a man. And he's already seen that same body on 50 different IG posts, right? It's old. That's why God made you who you are. You're the original. But when you go and get surgery, you're now a copy. You're not original no more, ladies. What happened to being original? You going in? I went to a gym and I saw 3 women with the same body type. It's impossible for you to be a size 0 with a humongous ass. That's not real. And y'all walking around on stilts. Y'all can barely walk.
And another thing, women are racing to get money to go to Miami or Mexico, Dominican Republic, and I think there's a few places also in South America they go to get those surgeries are dangerous. If you look up the history of BBLs, especially
Oh
in
yeah.
the earlier when they first started doing them, they have a pretty high mortality rate, especially as it goes for cosmetic surgery, and they still are iffy depending on the woman, because
Yep.
there's a long recovery phase afterwards, at least what, a good month, and that
Yep.
could be longer depending on the woman. There's the possibility of them experiencing blood clots or hemorrhages post surgery. I mean, it's wild that they're ready to risk, excuse me, that they're willing to risk their life for something that it's not like they get it once and boom, they're good for life. They gotta kind of go back about every decade to get it touched up. So that means even if it's done beautifully, they healed well, in about 10 years it's going to be sagging, and they gotta go get it tuned up like it's a car.
Very true. Any woman that gets a BBL, they got to go back and get, um, retouch. They got to go back and get more fat put back in because eventually it does wear out. It's not yours, right? I mean, it's your fat, but it wasn't your on your body originally like that, right? So they do got to go back and get tune ups But the sad part is you're getting older every time you go back, meaning that you're putting your life in more and more danger. Yeah, BBLs have the highest mortality rate, but that's not going to stop a woman from looking good on IG. It's about the validation. Women get BBLs for validation. They know posting these pictures and they know men are going to get thirsty. They know that women are going to be jealous. My thing is, if you get a BBL, you have no right to talk about any woman who is natural. You don't. At least she's natural. At least she's doing it no one wants to go the long road. They want the road less traveled. That's just how it is. Why go out and work out in the gym? That's boring. When I can lay on Dr. Miami's table for 8 hours and heal for 30 to 60 days, wearing a full body piece in a diaper, bleeding excessively, with a tube in my body. It is, I'm good. You got Nene Leakes that just got one and she's old as dirt. Women that are never satisfied. Those are the kind of men that you don't need. A woman that's never satisfied with what God did. What's his name? J. Cole said, y'all keep trying to fix what God put his paintbrush on. When you try to fix it, sometimes it doesn't end well for you. It doesn't. Stop trying to fix things. What I'm saying, ladies, is y'all got to do better. And you can't, please stop thinking that it's your body that's getting you cheated on. He's already with you. Lala. Everybody knows who Lala is, right? Carmelo Anthony's wife, right? He chased her, liked her, and he was into her when she had the SpongeBob shaped body. Check this out, guys. This is a perfect example I'm going to hit y'all with before I close. Lala was just a regular person on VH1. Hi, you guys. I'm going to play the next song. And she was built like a box. Lala did not have a nice body, and her face, she looked crazy, right? And Carmelo was in love with that. He loved the old Lala. The Lala that had a normal belly button that you can see. The Lala that was built like SpongeBob. You would think Lala and SpongeBob were related. They had the same body type. That's what Carmelo Anthony fell in love with. But guess who he cheated on with? He cheated on Lala with the bulk body, the BBL body. Let that sink in. Carmelo Anthony got with Lala when she had the box body shape. But he cheated when she had the BBL. Let that shit sink in, ladies. Let it sink in. Carmelo Anthony ain't no ugly dude. And he's not no low profile dude. He gets money. But he fell in love with Lala when she was in her natural state. And Lala went and followed the Kardashians, got her body done, and he cheated on her with another woman and had a kid. Oh, how could he cheat on Lala? Not Lala. She has a perfect body. She didn't always have that body. That just tells you that men like what they like. He didn't care about her having a chromosome-shaped body before. He liked her when she had the box shape. So, ladies, stop thinking it is the body. Because he cheated on her multiple times with the bulk body. Let that sink in. How much proof do you guys need that men don't give a fuck about a surgery body? It's what benefit you can bring to them.
That's true. And not every guy wants a woman who's either top heavy or bottom heavy. There are guys who are into petite women. No disrespect to petite women. That's not my thing. But there are guys they like them not just short, they like them skinny. And to me, I can never wrap my head around it, but they legit, that's what they like. Just like there are guys who like BBWs. They have guys who like big women, because some guys like top heavy girls. That I'm in that category. Some guys like bottom heavy. Some guys like with both. There's different types out there.
I'm glad you said that because, a lot of women, they're going to be mad at me today. I did create a meme because I don't know. Y'all know who Drake is. If you don't know who Drake is, I'm going to laugh. But y'all remember what Drake said, that line? I like my girls BBW, the ones that want to suck you dry and then eat lunch with you. Y'all remember that line that he said on Only with Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne? Every big girl was like, yes, Drake, eating cupcakes and Twinkies. But let me ask y'all this. What BBW did you ever see Drake dating? Can anybody in the comments tell me? I'll wait. Exactly. We've never seen Drake linked to a BB motherfucking W. All the women he dated were nice body shapes. So he went out there and said that line to make y'all think that's what it was when it wasn't. See, and yet y'all love Drake. Drake don't like no fucking BBWs. That was just a line he used to make y'all buy the records. Because everybody he's been fucking has had nice body shapes. They've had BBLs. He meant to say he likes his girls BBLs, not BBWs. Every girl he's dated was top notch and they had a nice body. I've never seen him with a Lizzo type. But if I'm wrong, please correct me, guys, because you know I mess up sometimes. But I've never seen Drake linked to a BBW. Can someone correct me, please? I'm waiting. Because the meme I'm about to put out there, they're about to be mad. Because y'all big women was running to the grocery store to get some more snacks. Because you said, ooh, Drake like us? Yes, bitch. The kind of want to eat some lunch? Okay, he lied. He lied. It was just a rap line. That's it. Drake don't like no fucking BBWs. That's not what he stands for. He likes strippers. He like porn stars. But he ain't fucking with no fat woman. I'm just being real. The women that he has been linked to has been fit and cooperative. It has not been no big woman that's sloppy. Sorry. Hate to bust your bubble. He likes BBLs. He was fucking with that one dude's mom. Remember? The woman with the fat ass that didn't match her legs? Took her to date, shut down a gym to be with her? She wasn't a BBW. She had a BBL, though. He just got the letters mixed up. That's all. Drake likes surgery. He don't like women that are fat. Now, again, I could be wrong. Someone can hit me with that. I figured you'll say that. Here's Drake dating Lizzo. Here's Drake dating a big woman. Show me that, and I will say my bad. I've never seen it yet. Sorry, Drake lied to y'all. Okay? So I definitely want y'all to know this already because y'all keep thinking that that's going to keep a man when it's not. It's not. So again, guys, all I'm saying, here's the thing. There's a lot of women I know said out their mouths they want to stay around the, I'm lying, it's ridiculous. You know, and there's some women that are like between 150, 200 pounds, and they're muscular. There's a woman on IG right now that's 220 pounds, and she's built like a truck, y'all. She's beautiful. She got big legs. I'm telling you, muscle does weigh more than fat. Believe it or not, it does. This woman has some big quads, bigger than the men that I've seen that's in the gym. She has big quads and a big ass butt, but it's muscular, like Serena Williams. Serena Williams ain't no 120. Serena Williams is not 150. Serena Williams is about a 200 easy, but Serena Williams isn't fat. So understand that muscle does weigh more than fat. And when a woman is built like Serena Williams, she has a beautiful body, but she's not no 150 pounds. So understand that a black woman's body type, it's going to be different. It's not going to fit the scale of 110 like the CDC says a woman should be because they're thick. They have curves. Your ass does weigh something, you know? All I'm saying, ladies, is that y'all got to stop thinking that men like women that are sloppy. They really don't. You got some men that do like a big woman, especially during the winter. She keeps them warm. It's like an oven down there. But ladies, understand that being big, it's not healthy. I do know people that are big and they're borderline diabetic. It's dangerous. That's all I'm saying. But y'all keep thinking people are fat shaming you. We're not. We want y'all to live long because Hispanics and blacks, we die at higher rates because we're fat. Come on, ladies. The stats don't lie. You can look it up. 54.8% of black women are fat. That's a big percentage compared to 34% men. Come on, ladies. Well, men don't have to carry babies. Quit making excuses. We don't want to hear that shit. They don't make babies. That's very true. But that shouldn't be your excuse either. Your baby's 13 years old. You're still carrying baby weight? No. No, ladies. No. You like Twinkies and cupcakes. It's okay. Do something to try to lose the weight. I know some women, it's not easy. If you need guidance and motivation, we can all start a workout group. I got you. But don't make excuses for being obese. Please don't. Well, Lizzo's big. Okay, Lizzo got money too. I'm sure men will hit that because she's famous. But if Lizzo was Lizzo and they work at White Castles, ain't nobody looking that way. They'll say she's a pretty big girl. Yeah, but they wouldn't hit. That's just being real. Y'all ask for the truth, but then you get mad when a man gives you the truth. You're a pretty girl, but you're big. Oh, he's body shaming. No, it's a preference. Y'all don't like big men. Y'all women are worse. You can't be big and have a small dick. I've heard women say that.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that's a consistent hypocrisy with big women, especially, in this country, regardless of the ethnicity. You never see them talk about wanting a man who's, to use the Bible term, equally yoked. No, they want guys who are either slim and even athletic, muscular. They talk about Lizzo's a perfect example. She wasn't trying to holler at some big actor in Hollywood. She talked about she was after, who was that guy, Captain America, Chris Evans?
Oh, I didn't know. That's what she
So they're
said.
not going after the men who are equal size. What happened?
Mm-mm. No, I said that's what she said. Chris Evans, girl. No, he would never look that way. White men are different. You know, some white men wouldn't mind a big woman, but I know most men they want a woman either you're the same size as me, or I'm not fucking with you. Because a lot of women will say, I don't want a big man, but they're big. Make it make sense. You can't ask for a man that's in shape, that eats healthy, but you're unhealthy. That don't go together. Lizzo's boyfriend is not big like her, because that's not her type. See, women would say, I want a man that looks good, but he can't be big. But you're big, ma'am. So, what you mean so? The double standards. See, men have to go through a lot when they're big because their wallets have to be even bigger for a woman to look their way. But men, some men, they'll take a chance on a woman. They will. They're not looking at her money. It's usually women looking for the man and their money. Oh, he's big and fat, but girl, he makes six figures and drive a Benz, girl. Yes, bitch, you made it. And while she's fucking the big dude and getting her bills paid, she got that side dude, Jimmy the doorman, who's in shape. But she can't leave Gerald Levert, because if she leaves him, she ain't gonna get all those other benefits that Jimmy the doorman ain't gonna provide. He just giving her the dick. He don't want no relationship. And he ain't gonna spend any money because you're giving the pussy away for free. See? So Jimmy the doorman ain't gonna want to be with you. You better off staying with Gerald Levert, because he's gonna take care of you and give you all those other things that Jimmy the doorman isn't gonna give you. That's how women cheat. That's how they cheat. They cheat that way. Oh, I love you, baby. You're the best man ever. Oh, no man has ever treated me like this. And Jimmy the doorman will know all about the big dude. He just knows his role. See, but if it's a woman that knows her role, she'll only know that role until she gets pissed off. And then she gonna expose him. I'm calling your girl and I'm gonna tell her we've been fucking. That's the difference between a man being a side piece and a woman. A woman will stay a side piece until you piss her off. A woman scorned is the most dangerous woman that you can deal with. Everything you've done will be exposed. She will blackmail you. She will threaten you. So, fellas, if you got a black woman that's a side chick, be careful. Don't piss her off. Once you do, she's calling the girlfriend. She already has the girlfriend's number, the wife's number. And they have no problem with exposing you. They don't. Men know their role. Men will never say, if you keep making me mad, I'm going to call Terrence and tell him I'm fucking you. Men don't do that. That's a bitch trait. They don't do that. But women do. So quit thinking that you won because you got a side piece. You got to pay her to be quiet. You're not paying her to stay. You're paying her to be quiet. See? And when that money runs out, oh, she going to be loud as fuck. I'm talking about hyena loud. It's a wrap, fellas. So I'm telling you, know the difference about what you're dealing with. It's out there. It's out there. And women get triggered and mad easy. When you tell them to take their makeup off, they go waiting to exhale on you. Damn. Over me asking you to take your makeup off? That's a red flag. That's Buster Douglas without makeup. That's what I would be thinking. Because women ain't going to get mad like that. All right, babe, cool. When you come over and pick me up, I won't put my makeup on yet until you come over. Cool. Or, hey, babe, you want to FaceTime? Hold on. But then think about it. A lot of these phones have filters. Be careful. Women know how to face. You see these celebrities every day going live on Instagram with hearts and stars in the background. That ain't natural. That is a filter. Make it make sense.
When I meet women in public and I see they have a lot of makeup on, I just automatically lose interest. I don't even need to see them without the makeup. Okay, next. I won't say it, but I just like, okay, I'm done.
Here's the thing.
I'm good.
And you have every right to say you good. But it's sad that some women wear a lot of makeup, guys, and under it, they still look good. These women just don't believe that. It's a sickness to them. Putting on makeup is an illness. They can't go without it. It's like you can't leave the house without wearing a bra. That's how they feel. I can't leave the house without my face. I've seen women, I even told women on IG, man, your natural pictures. I would have a day where I say appreciation. And I would tell women, tag me in your best photo. And their best photo, they look like a clown. I asked them, were you at McDonald's this day? Were you filling in for the clown? Because that's how bad your makeup looks. But I like this picture of you with just lip gloss on. You are beautiful. Really, Daphne? Are you sure? Are we looking at the same picture? Yeah. My eyes work just fine. You look good without your makeup. Okay, I heard it from a couple guys, but I didn't believe it. I thought they just want a pussy. No, some guys don't want the pussy. They want you to know that, hey, queen, without makeup, man, I just got horny. I want to hit now. But the pictures with makeup, you're scaring me. You scared my dog. I'm saying, ladies, sometimes the two-tone look, it don't go. It ain't it. Some of you guys don't even need it. So not all women that wear a lot of makeup look bad. I've seen women take that makeup off and I'm like, girl, now you know you don't need that shit. You are stunning. But women don't hear it enough because they're insecure. That's what it is. So fellas, if you got a woman that doesn't like taking it off, tell her she's beautiful without it. You didn't just get with her because she wore good makeup. Y'all know she looks good without it. She just needs to hear it. Don't stop complimenting them. Because when you don't, they tend to think it's something that they're missing, that they're not doing right. And that's when they start internalizing it, that they're not perfect enough for you. Then they start trying to nip and tuck shit. Like, fellas, if you got daughters and they're in their teenage years, tell them they're beautiful. Because if you don't, they're going to think that getting surgery is what they're going to need because they were never told they were beautiful. I talk to women right now who never even got flowers before, who never even had a compliment because they're so insecure. So I'm saying, fellas, women, a lot of women battle this, and you got to tell them that they're enough, that they're beautiful. Don't slack on the compliments. Women love it. Compliments are free, fellas. You ain't got to spend $40 on that.
Plus, if
Go
we could
ahead.
get women wearing less makeup, it'll actually help them not just self esteem, but help them physically and biologically. I want to get back to the science geek stuff for a moment. Most makeups, even those expensive name brand ones, even the ones the celebrity pushing, most of those things are just toxic to the body. They should not be, when they say they don't test on animals, but a human being is wearing it. So think about that label. And like, unless a makeup is like made from like neutral iron ores from the earth, that's like, not radioactive, not contaminated, any of those synthetic makeups, that's poison in the body. It goes to the bloodstream, the liver's got to purify it. And you know that's not the only issue that causes people to have health issues, but it certainly doesn't help. So it's even not just good for women's self-esteem not to be relying on, it's actually also good for women's health too.
I agree. Thank you for that. I want to say thank you for being on the show. Like I said, you guys, at the end of the day, I hope I helped somebody today. Like I said, this shit that we're hearing about with these celebrities and the cheating and the scandals, a lot of that stuff has been going on for a long time. And a lot of these celebrities who are not married, they have their own arrangements. So when you see one person getting caught, you automatically think, oh, this person is a victim. When that person knew all about it, they're just playing the role. That's all. Nia Long, without makeup, she has freckles. I love her freckles. I think Nia Long is very beautiful, even without makeup. We've seen it. She's beautiful. Nia Long looks like a young little girl, innocent flower. She is pretty without it, but that still ain't gonna keep a man. It's how you are, how you treat a man. Men don't just wake up and say, you know what? I'm about to go out and just fuck random women because I can. There's usually a thought and there's a reason behind that thought. Okay, so she got complacent. A lot of you women need to understand that you're getting too complacent as well. This man went through all this trouble to get you to where you are. And now you're trying to take him for granted. You're trying to take him for granted. You're not appreciating him. You're not respecting him. You have to match that energy that he's giving you. When are you gonna do those little things? Do you guys still give him random head when he walks in the door? No. Do you guys actually go in the kitchen and whip up his favorite meal? No. You use Grubhub and DoorDash. Do you guys run his water like you did at the beginning of the courting stage? No. Do you rub his back when he's watching football? Rub his shoulders. Make sure he has his favorite snacks laid out for football Sunday? No. Well, he didn't ask me to. He shouldn't have to ask. That's the thing. He should not have to ask when he's paying all your bills, dumbass. You can't have a man doing all this work for you and you ain't doing shit. Then you're shocked when he cheats on you with Becky, the head slayer. It's your fault. It is your fault. You should be calling Becky and asking her, can you show me? That's what you should be doing, because you're not doing it. So he gonna get it from her, and he's still gonna come home and love you, but he's still gonna get that head from Becky. That's just the way it works, ladies, when you're lazy and you ain't doing shit. Stop getting lazy in these relationships. You want men to pay for the wedding and the ring and the honeymoon and the house. Damn. What are you offering? Use pussy. Not gonna work. He's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat. That's all I'm saying. You gotta do better. And if you guys are in a long distance relationship, understand that man's gonna get horny. Many times. Many. So you got to figure it out. Either you relocate or he relocates. But long distance hardly never works. Never. You can't fuck a screen. Them little roses ain't going to be there all the time. The battery's going to go out. You have to keep replacing the batteries. That's never going to be better than a man that knows how to do it right. All I'm saying is, ladies, you got to make sacrifices too. Especially if he's making more and he's in a position where you guys can grow. Make the sacrifice. But if you think long distance, he ain't gonna never cheat on me because I got good pussy. He ain't felt it in a while. So how you know? And love yourself and love your own bodies. Quit looking up to these Instagram models who are insecure, getting out of doors with an ass sitting on some stilts. It looks disgusting, like a full diaper. 90% of these women you see with these fake bodies, they're single. See, because their bodies weren't enough for the men they were fucking. Ladies, you got to start putting this shit together. How come all these Instagram models are single? Oh, because they choose to be. No. They don't choose to be. No man wants to wife them. That's the truth, ladies. Let me tell you the uncut truth. No man wants to wife these bitches. That's what it is. All they are is good to look at. They're good to look at, but they're not good to keep. And those women, 10 years from now, what they're going to have to offer? You think they're going to still look the same? You think they ass going to still sit perfectly? No. They're going to be used up cars on the car lot. That's all they're going to be. Y'all think a body is going to make a man stay in pretty looks? No. I don't care if you're pretty as Lori Harvey. To me, Lori Harvey is not drop dead gorgeous. She's cute. But she also had some surgery done. Lori Harvey also had a BBL on the side. She was a chubby little thing. She used to be chubby. So you guys need to understand that all these women, it's not that you're ugly, you're just broke. That's all. Because all these women who y'all look up to have had some type of nipping and tucking. So quit looking up to those women. You're natural. You're original. They're copies. That's all. Because these women are never going to get wifed. Having a body and getting out of a Jeep isn't enough. Having 50 million followers with a verified check is not enough, ladies. Having an OnlyFans is not enough. Men deserve more than just pussy. That's easy. They can get that anywhere for $40. Give them something that they can't get. Some men just want your time. Some men want you to reciprocate what they're giving you. Some men just want a home-cooked meal. Some men want to make sure you know what 1 + 1 is. They want the basic shit. Men are easy to please. A man can live in an apartment with one couch and a TV and be happy. Oh, he loves life. A woman needs the couch, the TV, the big dining set, thousands of dollars worth of rugs, and then she's happy. A man can be happy with just an air mattress and a mini TV. His life is different. He's happy. He ain't broke. All his bills are paid. But a woman wants more than that. That's the difference. Men are simple to please. Women are impossible sometimes to please. For birthdays, you get a man some socks and a cheap-ass tie from Ross. But you want Tiffany's, MAC makeup, right? You guys are hard to please. Start being simple. You don't need all that shit. You don't. Why not save that and invest in property? If y'all women added up how much you spend on makeup, you could have bought some land. But you don't want to go there, right? That's too deep. Men are simple. Men barely buy socks. They'll wear them socks until there's holes in them. They'll wear them boxers until they get old and the strings start coming out. That's how men are. They're that simple. Women will wear socks once, throw them away, and buy some new ones. That's how you guys are. And that's why most of you are single. You need to start being a little bit more simple and practical. If you want all the glitz and glamour, you buy that shit. He ain't got to buy it. He likes to save money. Most men like to save because they want a future. They don't want to work for the man no more. So they save so they can get their own shit. Women, y'all spend. Y'all spend, spend, spend. And that's why you ain't got shit in your savings account. But most men I know got thousands in their savings account. So they're not broke. They're just not going to buy you what you want them to buy. Just because you can't afford it. You're broke. That's the truth. Your ass is broke. You quick to call a man broke because you can't buy that shit. He just don't want to buy it. It ain't that he can't afford it. He just ain't going to buy it. Why buy you Tiffany's when I can save that and own a Tiffany's? You see what the fuck I'm saying? So ladies, understand that a man that's building is the perfect man to have. Build with him. That's how you guys grow and you become together. You're handing him the blocks. He's setting down the foundation. You're working as a team. But you bitches like to be getting your nails done while he's building. And that's why when he's done building it, you can't come in. Becky can come in, but you can't. You can look from the outside though, with your nails done and all, right? So I'm just saying, ladies, y'all got to do better. It takes both. Y'all both got to make that shit work. But most of all is you. Women are harder to please. And I'm not saying all women. I'm simple. My husband knows how simple I am. We can go to date McDonald's and give me some nuggets. I'm happy as fuck. The high C orange, ooh, my life has changed. I'm simple. But some women, that ain't enough. They got to go to the most expensive restaurant ever to please people they don't even fuck with, just so they can post it on Instagram and make people jealous. Get the fuck out of here. Why would a man want a woman like that when he can save all his money and be stress-free and drama-free? Like I said, men are very simple. Men don't ask for much. You can get them a beanbag in the NFL network and they will probably lose their fucking mind. But women, you can't do that for. That's the difference. Men can live practical. Women can't. They got to have the best shit, even though nobody's going to go in and look at it. You see what I'm saying, ladies? You get what I'm saying? Or is it not registering yet? Loosen the wig and then you'll understand a little bit more. Men are just like that. They're simple. We need to start being a little bit more simple with them and stop trying to live the life of these IG bitches who get these knockoff shits and y'all think it's real. They can't afford that Birkin. Quit thinking that shit is real. Some of it is not. They be buying fake shit too. So again, quit trying to keep up with the Kardashians. Because when you do that, your man gonna be out there cheating, just like Khloe. They got all the money in the world, all the nipping and tucking they can get, and they men are still cheating on them. Khloe Kardashian is the epitome of somebody that can't let go. She ain't gonna let go of Tristan ever. He can have 50 kids and she's still gonna love him. This woman's a millionaire. Had all that surgery done, and her man keeps cheating on her and having babies by other women. Y'all see what I'm saying here? That ain't gonna keep him. The paparazzi is not gonna keep him. He gonna still do what he do. Tristan is not even close to her pay scale. The Kardashians outdo Tristan on an easy day, right? And yet, she can't let that man go. See what I'm saying, ladies? Ask yourself that. Why can't she let Tristan go? She's making more money than him. She don't need him, right? And Tristan know that he ain't shit. He told her he wasn't, but she ain't gonna let him go. So again, ladies, it's not about your body or your looks. She might have all that stuff, but there's something else that Khloe's not doing that's making Tristan go get it somewhere else. Some men don't like to be followed by the paparazzi everywhere they go. Believe it or not. They don't like that shit. They just don't. Men are not fancy like that. Ooh, let me show these niggas my Rolex. So I can shit on them. Men are not really, that's a bitch trait. They don't really do that shit. Women do. So all I'm saying, guys, is we got to do better all the way around. That's all I'm saying. Be simple, ladies. Be simple. If you meet a man and he only has a couch in his place, that don't mean he broke. I bet you he got about 10, 15,000 in that savings. Men like to live like that where they don't owe nobody shit. So that when they find a woman that's worth it, that woman will fill that place. You see what I'm saying? When they find a woman that is worth it, they will then put another couch, then a bed, some pictures, right? Some ambience, feng shui, whatever you want to say. They'll find a woman, but they're simple like that until somebody changes that. But a lot of men will meet a woman that has all the furs and all that other shit. That's just not what they like. Because then you're going to think that he's going to provide that. No, that's not what I do. That's not what they do. So that's all I'm saying, guys. I'm not saying date a man that's broke. But please don't assume that he's broke because he drives a 1995 Honda. He's not broke. Men like to save money, but you guys keep assuming they're broke because your mama's told you that they're broke if they don't have the best, right? Y'all can have the best and be broke as hell. You got some women that live in their car because they ain't got no money because they was trying to please all the people on IG. Now you living in your car, but I'm not going to put her on blast. I told her to slow down. Did she? No. Now she's living in that expensive Tesla, right? But she's broke as fuck. That's what happens when you don't listen and you think you can be like these people on IG. You're not that. It ain't worth it. Some men get studios. And every month they're putting away $2,000. They not broke. They just not going to buy you the shit you want. There's a difference, ladies. Learn that difference. You're broke, though. You're broke. Wearing that same weave, and then you dye it to make it look like a new wig. That's the same loose wig I saw on IG last week. You just changed the color up. You're still broke, ladies. We see those nails lifting. We see them nails. I look at nails. I look at all that. We see it. You're broke. So again, just got to do better. So guys, like I said, I hope that everybody learned something today. I said a lot. So again, just circling back on why I did the show. Ladies, sometimes you have to ask yourself, are you the problem? Sometimes we are the problem. We're asking for too much and we're giving so little. You got to give him the same energy he's giving you. And if you got a man that doesn't want to give you the love you deserve and you're giving him everything, let him go. Holding on to him won't change the outcome. Having his kid won't change the outcome. But if you think that man is worth it, fight for your relationship. Ask your man, is there something that you're doing that you could do better? Some men will say, wow, you really asked me that? Let me turn off ESPN. Woo! She asked me the question. Yeah, babe, you starting to slack on that arch. The arch ain't perfect. The head is non-existing. You only gave it to me on my birthday and Father's Day. Can I have it just because? Some men will open up and tell you. They'll be shocked that you asked them that because women think they're perfect. We ain't doing nothing wrong. I ask my husband all the time, what could I do better? When he says, oh, no, you're perfect, you lying. Okay, so I don't like when you nag. Okay, here comes the truth. Here it comes. You got to keep pushing. Sometimes they don't want to tell you the truth because they think you're going to get upset. But when you show them, you can take the truth and say, you know what, babe, I didn't know I was doing that. I was doing that. I didn't realize that I was doing that. Okay, let me work on that. It's going to change the dynamics of your relationship. It really is. Now he can go to work and say, you know what, Becky? I know we've been talking and we haven't fucked yet, but it stops here. I got a good woman at home. See, women, sometimes you don't even know when you're saving your own relationship because you're asking your man what you could do better. Because y'all have no problem telling him what he can do better. Your head game is weak. Your dick game is subpar. Y'all have no problem telling him that. Now ask him what you can do better. Babe, can you wear your natural hair sometimes? Because God gave you some good hair. I don't like smelling that burnt bacon. When you flat iron your wig, it smells like bacon. Can you wear your real hair and let me smell that blue magic? Wow, babe, I didn't know you liked my real hair. Okay, now he got you walking around looking like an African queen. Ladies, don't be afraid to ask your man what you fucking up on. Some of them will tell you. The ones that aren't telling you, they're tired. They ain't got nothing else to say. The ones that tell you, babe, you are perfect. Now, you know that's non-existing. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So if he tells you you're perfect, he's cheating. Babe, you are immaculate. You're not doing anything wrong, okay? Okay, babe, I'll see you later on. I got to work late. Uh-huh. That's what it is, ladies. Ask your man what you could do better and watch what he says. He'll tell you. Babe, when you make this type of food, it's like you rush it. Can you take your time? When you cook for me, can you stay off the phone with Bonquisha when you're cooking for me? Can you not wear them long nails? Them long nails, babe, have so much germs underneath them. Can you go one set? Get one nail set for me where it's short. Just for me, babe. And you'll see a difference, ladies. That's all I'm saying. Some men don't like all that. They only do it because it makes you happy. And they know you don't like the truth. So all I'm saying is don't be afraid to ask your man what you could do better. Because you always tell a man what he's doing bad. And they get tired of hearing that. They do. So ask him what you could do better. And then tell me how that worked out. Send me a DM. Daphne, I asked my man what I can do. And he had a whole list. I didn't realize I was this bad. Yeah, ladies, because you got comfortable. That's your problem. Stop getting comfortable. In every relationship, you should feel uncomfortable because no relationship is perfect. When you start settling and you get lazy, That's when you stop doing those small things, and that's when he or she is going to find it somewhere else because you stop doing the small things. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So again, stop being too invested into these people's lives and know that if you got a man at home or a woman at home, do your best to make sure they stick around. Communication is key. And if he or she cheated on you and they're worth fighting for, go get counseling. If you need counseling and you don't have the money, inbox me. I will give you free counseling to bridge you guys back together. I'll help you for free if you can't afford it. If that relationship is worth saving, DM me or email me and I got you. And I won't share it on Facebook. Understand what I talk to my clients about off here? I never post it. I don't care if you got mad at me and said, fuck you, bitch. I'm still not going to share it because I'm obligated to confidentiality. That's what I do. So please don't think I'm going to say, I figured you'd say that. Let me make a video on Facebook. No, I don't do that, guys. What I do with life coaching, that's serious to me. Okay? So again, all I can say to you is do what you can to first make yourself happy. Because if you're not happy, they're not going to be happy. And ladies, if you're getting distance from your man, ask him what's going on. Fellas, if you see she's always texting Papa John's, and y'all know there ain't been no pizza in the house, see what's going on. Because sometimes y'all be so invested in the ESPN that y'all don't even notice that she's always talking to Papa John's. Well, maybe she orders it for lunch at work. No. Papa John's, he's that dude with the pipe. He land that pipe because you're not doing it. So again, always be in tune to your girl's needs too. Tell her she's beautiful. When she takes that wig off, be in awe. Wow, I love those Meek Mill braids under that wig. Be in awe of your woman. Tell her she's beautiful. Because you didn't just get with her for her body. There has to be something she was doing that made you happy. Tune into that. So guys, I hope you guys had a good show today. We'll do another one soon. I'm probably add one in next week, but I hope I was able to help you. If you guys need any counseling, encouragement, if you need me to pray with you, I don't care. You can DM me on Instagram, Queen of Accountability, all together. Or you can email me, accountabilityqueen@aol.com. I don't care what it is. If you are in a relationship and you think your partner is cheating, I don't do this for everybody because this is a service that I usually charge people. But if you tell me enough where I think he could be, I'll take your case for free and we will figure it out. The hardest part is me helping you find out stuff. And I find out this person has 3 social medias and they go by, pussy is so good. They go by these names that you would never find. And they also block you so you can't search it on Facebook. So fellas, ladies, your man or woman might have a bunch of Facebooks out there. You just don't know about it because you're blocked. They will go on your page and look at everyone that follows you, your friends, and make sure everyone is blocked. They will make themselves unsearchable where they can't be found. I can find them though. So I'm just telling you, some people, they live this double life. You got these groups that talk about sex and meeting up in your state. It's dangerous. So please make sure you wear a condom. Please make sure, ladies, that you make him wear a condom. It's not worth dying over. HIV went up 1.7 million people last year. That's scary. So just know, fellas and ladies, if they're giving up the dick and the pussy overnight that fast, that's a red flag. Oh, I usually never do this. Yes, they fucking do. They usually do it. Yes, they do. Don't believe that lie. You're the first one I ever had a one-night stand. Lies. Let's be grown about it. Wear 2 condoms if you have to. And fellas, bring your own condoms. Don't trust somebody to grab one out the drawer that has holes in it. Bring your own condoms. That way you don't have no mistakes. And after you fuck, you flush that baby down the toilet. Make sure it went down all the way. And go about your day. And ladies, if he says, no, baby, you the only one, I'm clean. I just had a test. Well, show me the results. Because you're wearing a condom regardless. But let me see your results since you said you got tested. Ask a woman and man to let them see the results of AIDS test. Because you can get that anywhere, a test. If they can't show you the results being negative, don't fuck with them. That's all I'm saying, guys. Be selective over who enters your temple or who you're entering in. Be selective. Make it seem like your dick is the only dick. And there's like all women on here. And you have to be selective who you want to give it to. And ladies, vice versa. Treat that shit like it's 14 karat gold and it's the only gold on the planet. Don't just give it to everybody. Don't let everybody see what you got. Be selective. Be selfish with your shit. They have to earn you. Make them go through a lot of shit to get that. And if they don't pass, you didn't have to give it up. So everybody's even, right? That's all I'm saying. Protect yourself. And ladies, a lot of you don't need all that makeup. You're beautiful. And if you don't hear it enough, I'll tell you, you're beautiful. There you go. Okay? So I hope you guys have a good Saturday. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys all stay blessed. And I hope that those that need help are not afraid to reach out. It will be confidential, I promise. Anybody that does services through me that's on this chat, they know I've never shared anything they told me. I don't do that, guys. I don't do that. That's not what I do. When I dox people, it's people who said they're going to kill me. Yeah, I'm going to dox you. Hell yeah. But I don't just walk around saying, let me run some stuff. It's easy to do that to anybody. It is. So I'm just saying, you guys, we all have to be better than that. Like I said, it takes you giving somebody the same energy they're giving you. Ladies, it's okay to be simple. You don't always got to go to a 5-star. If your man tells you, let's go on a bike ride or let's skate downtown, that should be fun to you. It's new. You don't always got to spend money to have fun. And fellas, if all she wants to do is spend money to have fun, release her to the streets. Because a lot of men like to save money so that they can have a better future. It's hard out here right now. So that's why men are simple, ladies. If you go to a man's house, because I do have a story that was sent to me. I have a person that I had to get online who made fun of a man who had a love seat. Y'all know them recliner chairs you can recline and it goes all the way back. Men love them shits. Men love that shit on football Sunday. And when he brought her over there and she saw that, she assumed he was broke. She assumed that he was a killer because all she saw was a little bit of stuff in his place. Men are happy like that. Ladies, men are extremely happy like that with little bit. As long as they got a TV, they got cable on it, got Wi-Fi, their life is golden. They don't need anything else. Y'all just not used to that. But I bet you your savings account is fat. I bet you he saved a lot of money to live like that, but he's happy. Went over his house and saw that he only had a recliner chair and a big screen TV and called him broke. Take me home. Take me home or I'll just get an Uber. Ladies, you can't be like that. Some men are like that because they don't have a woman in their life yet that they actually trust to fill that place. But it's still his place. He owns it. And you're mad that he has a recliner chair and a 55-inch flat screen TV. He's happy with the little things. That's a keeper. That means he's simple. You can get him a football beanbag and he might cry. That's how simple they are. But y'all not used to that. So I'm just saying, guys, you got to do better. You have to do better. You can't judge a man off of what you see. Because some men are hoarders when it comes to their money. They don't like to just spend it. That's why they only give y'all $40. That's their limit. I'm just saying, ladies, please stop judging men off of where they live or how they live. Because some of them are just, they like to live simple because they want something bigger in the long run. And they know that they can get better. They just haven't found the right woman to have something better with. That's all. That's all, ladies. But he's not broke. So she just missed out on a good man because he had a recliner chair and a 55-inch plasma. 55-inch plasma TVs, depending on the brand, they're not cheap. And if he got cable and internet, he got some type of money. His bills are paid, his lights are on. So how's he broke? But I bet you your phone bill is due, motherfucker. I bet you your nails are receding and it's time to get them done. But you don't want to go there. I'm saying too much. Let me shut up. So again, guys, I'm sorry for ranting like that. But be prepared for some good stuff this week on my Instagram, on my Facebook. I will be posting it. But again, ladies, I'm just trying to help you guys out. That's all. I'm not over here saying that I pander to men. I don't. But I know what men look for. Is this things that you've seen? Playing basketball with men for a majority of my life, I heard it all. I've seen it all. I've had men trust me with $10,000 to hold because they was about to go to jail. And this was back in the day. That's how much trust men had in me. Didn't have to sleep around with them. Didn't have to bust it open. I was Daphne. I was me. I didn't have to be that person that slept around with everybody to gain their trust. But I'm just saying, ladies, if you want a man to trust you, you got to give him something to trust you for. Because he's not just going to trust you off the back because you got good pussy. Anybody can have good pussy. We all got one of those that are women, born women, right? I just hope that somebody got something out of this, and I hope you guys have a good day. Like I said, hopefully we can build this platform. Once my Instagram is almost at 10,000, I am gonna do a giveaway. I have a duffel bag. I have some shirts, some custom made shirts that I want to give away. Since it is football season, you guys, on my mental health line, if you guys have a favorite football team, I custom make shirts for your favorite basketball or football team. We do that for mental health. Breast cancer awareness is coming up in October. I'm gonna have different shades of pink on mental health shirts that you guys can purchase. Again, guys, when you support me, I love giving back to people who need diapers and toiletries and things like that. You don't hear about it because I don't need the extra likes and shares. What I give people, I give it from my heart. So I feel like it shouldn't be broadcasted. Plus, that person doesn't need to, people don't need to know that this person was at their last. People don't need to know that this person was begging people to get money for diapers. It's not their business to know that. So these social media people that love going up to random people that are broke to show you them at their last, I think that that's a very weird flex, because nobody needs to see them in that state of mind, right? People will use that against them when when they get back on their feet. So if you're giving to someone, give from your heart without wanting the recognition. That's how you give. So with that being said, guys, have a good Saturday. Stay blessed, and I'll talk to you soon.